So, my favorite mortal audience, it's your number one god of hindsight and the fourth wall, Hayton. Hope you enjoy this recap, cause spoiler alert, it's gonna be the last one before this totally rad pantheon is dead. Last time on Part-Time Gods, Noelle, Andrew, and Will took care of some personal business as they prepared to face the Minotaur once again. In preparation, Noelle purchased and consumed some precious material from Gauze to give her some extra armor. She also summoned her vassal, a California condor named Deathless. Then she traveled to the labyrinth with Andrew and Will. The Minotaur explained that anyone slain during the duel would be consumed forever. He also warned them that they had drawn Horatio's attention and wouldn't be safe much longer. Boy, were they right. Andrew and Will elected to remain in the observation chamber, where they could watch the fight and attempt to aid from afar. Noelle and the Minotaur teleported to the true, trap-riddled labyrinth far away to do battle. Noelle and Deathless fought tooth and talon with the great Minotaur, while Andrew controlled the maze, and Will manifested help for Noelle. After a long, bloody fight, Noelle slew the Minotaur and devoured his power. As a prize, the Pantheon gained a spark of divine power. Andrew offered it to Noelle if she agreed to quit her reality show competition. She finally explained why the show mattered so much to her. They made good, and she agreed to give it up and take the spark. Say your prayers, mortals. More Part-Time God starts right now. Good evening, fellow geeks. Welcome back to our weekly episode of Part-Time Gods. Glad to see some of your familiar names in chat. Welcome back this week. That was our recap that just played. Hopefully you guys caught that. If you guys want to catch up more on this series, it's all up on YouTube. And to those of you who are watching on YouTube, thank you and hello to you as well when you watch this. Before we get into any more details about the game, let's talk about the players that we have with us this evening. We will go ahead and we'll start with you, Tori. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about yourself and about your character.
Hello, I'm Tori. I'm part of Level 1 Geek. You guys probably recognize me. I'm playing Noelle Audubon. She is the goddess of birds and recently took on a second domain, which I will reveal a little later.
Oh, do you know?
I do.
I don't know. Oh, I thought it was going to surprise all of us.
I had to give her the stats, so you know.
I had to level up. So yes, I'll reveal that in a bit. But she is fresh off of beating a Minotaur, so she's feeling pretty great about herself. That's me.
Fantastic. Thank you, Tori. Glad to have you here as always. Next up, let's go ahead and talk about Nathan. Nathan, why don't you tell us about yourself and about your character?
Hello, Nathan Smith, one member of Knights of Bastille. We make mobile apps for tabletop role-playing games. And I am playing Will Fife, the, what can I say? The god of communications. Just checking up on your messages and making sure your internet is 3 bars.
I need to worship Will more myself. My internet's been spotty this week. It's been annoying. So, we'll have to give some prayers out there. Thank you, Nathan. Pleasure as always. Let's go next with Bill and our favorite divine firefighter, Andrew. Why don't you tell us about yourself, Bill?
Hey, I'm Bill. I'm a podcaster. You can check out Escape This Podcast for escape rooms done as tabletop role-playing games. You can go to Solve This Murder for murder mysteries, played sort of like tabletop role-playing games. There are no rules there's just a lot of murder. There's no rules for the escape rooms either, to be fair. I'm playing Andrew Stewart, who's the god of awards, and he's just a cool guy. Also, with me today is Francis, the god of fences. Oh, here he is.
Hey, that doesn't look like Francis. What?
Looks exactly like Francis.
Totally does. You're not wrong. That's hilarious.
I'm ready to go.
Fantastic. Thank you, Bill. Yeah, that's our crew that we have. I'm Chase, the game master for this campaign, part of Level 1 Geek team, alongside Tori and Emily and Katie, who is also in the background running production for us. So she'll be chatting with you guys behind the scenes. She'll be managing our chat interactions. So a big thank you to Katie as well. Speaking of those chat interactions, we have some ways you guys can interact with the stream for those of you who are watching live. I've explained them in past episodes, so I'm not going to go over the details today, but if you guys want to see what those interactions do, you can use the chat commands !pantheon, !cursed, or !worship. And you can see what you can do to interact with the stream. And also, I'm going to have some additional ways for you guys to interact with the stream today later on. So we'll get into that later, though, because it's going to be a little weird. And just a big thank you to all of you who are viewing the stream tonight. A big thank you to those of you who are watching on YouTube. If you are watching on YouTube, don't forget to subscribe, like, share it with your friends, tell your friends about it, help our algorithm. We would appreciate it greatly. And to those of you who are watching on Twitch, don't forget to follow if you're not, and to also share it around to your friends. We just appreciate you guys helping us do what we love to do. So thank you so much to all of you guys. And we have some special thank yous to those of you who became worshipers last week. Worshipers are people who gave bits, who subscribed on Twitch, who are Patreon supporters. We give worships. It helps our characters in game, and it also gives you guys a shout out at the start of the stream. So we're going to go ahead and give some shout outs. I think all three of our gods have some shout outs to give. We'll start with you, Tori. Why don't you give some shout outs for Noel?
Okay, I did think of one that has to do with my new domain. Is that okay? Is this how you want me to announce it?
Go for it.
Okay.
Drum roll.
So I got a blessing from, oh gosh, where did the list go? Always a Wolf last week. Or a prayer, a patronage, whatever we're calling it, a worship. And Always a Wolf is a pretty active member of Noel's birding forum, Bird's Eye View. However, they've also taken up recently the hobby of archery, and they were struggling for a while, and the class, like, they felt like they were just kind of the worst member in the class, and like it was embarrassing, and they just like really wanted to do a good job, and so they put out a prayer to the goddess of weapons. And Noel has blessed Always a Wolf to shoot a bullseye in their next archery class.
Is that a pun on killing the Minotaur?
Shoot a bullseye.
Oh, wow. That's so good. Not intentional, but yes, let's make it that.
Fantastic. She's got bullseye on the brain. Love it.
Did you change
very
your
good.
background from birds to weapons?
Well, I'm not
What about
the goddess
with
of birds.
weapons?
Well,
Birds with
actually,
weapons!
no, I'll save this till I'll save this for battle. I've thought about how these two domains will like sort of, look together. So
Excellent.
I'm going to keep my birds because that's my first love, but I am now also the goddess of weapons.
How exciting. Very cool. Awesome. Thank you, Tori. And thank you to Noel's worshipers. We appreciate you very much. Nathan, why don't you go ahead and give us some shout outs for Will?
I got another blessing for Always a Wolf. Last week you got some plumbing done, right? Some router plumbing. Nice.
Sorry, it's gone. We don't have the rights to that image. It's gone now. I can't keep it more second. I'll get caught up. I'm usually good at searching for wiki comments, but it's hard to find a bird with a gun.
That's so funny.
Sorry, continue. I apologize.
Yeah, let me try to bless someone here, if you will, Bill. Always a Wolf, feeling good about his internet. But here's the thing: like, inevitably, you're going to hit a buffer in life. We're going to need to take a pause. And so this is Will's blessing this week. Every time you hit that buffer, your video stops and starts spinning, you'll actually like, hey, this will be a perfect chance to go get a snack. Oh, this will be a perfect chance to go take a potty break. And that buffering will be so timed so perfectly. You'll get everything done, and then just sit right back into your couch and enjoy. No interruptions. So there's a blessing.
Man, maybe if good things happened every time buffering happened, then buffering would no longer be annoying. That's
right. Yeah,
pretty special. Excellent. Appreciate it. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you to Will's worshippers. Much appreciated. All right, Bill, why don't you take it home? You got some shout outs for Andrew.
Yes. So I've got 2 different blessings. Well, I've got 4 blessings over 2 people to give out. I got a blessing for Wombat Fuzz. Wombat Fuzz previously has won Best Birder on Noel's Bird Forum. And also because they turned down muffins while refereeing a kid's soccer game, they ended up with a lot of free muffins. It's an odd situation. In this case, they get stranded in a cabin in the woods. I know, doesn't seem like a blessing, but they've got a big project to work on, and everything in their life is distracting them. They're trying to submit something for an award, but they just can't get the final edit done. And they were at the point of being ready to just be like, look, I'm just going to send it in as is. I do not have the time to get this done. My boss keeps calling me saying, where are those files? I need the Kaspersky file on my desk by Thursday. Close up business. He's like, Don't worry. You went off for a quick little holiday. You got stranded. Nobody can contact you. Nobody can call you in. Kaspersky died of a heart attack, so his files doesn't matter anymore. And you can just sit, and all you have with you is your notes and your laptop, and you have time to make the best pitch project thing for this competition that you've ever done. So that's my blessing to you. Time is my blessing to you. And Always a Wolf got 3 separate blessings, which, I mean, they've won an Emmy, they resolved a strike, they had some nice orange slices, and then they wrote a bestseller. But Always a Wolf gets the same thing. They're also locked in the same cabin with Wombat Fuzz. That's one of their blessings. And then their other 2 blessings are that the person who was going to beat them in an upcoming competition, Kaspersky, died of a heart attack. And I just have to weave these together. And then the third one is that I got them to join an archery club. They wanted something new in which they could excel. So they joined an archery club. And we've already seen what happened there. Some very nice things.
Look at that.
I feel a little undercut that then they got a guaranteed victory. But I don't know about that yet because it hasn't happened.
It was just one bullseye. It's not like the competition. It was just a little,
exactly.
You're good.
I probably
you're good
won't
at
even
this.
notice.
Keep training.
Funny how much Noel and awards just clash.
Yes, apparently. Yeah. Who knew? Also, I want to clear something up. So was Andrew responsible for this heart attack?
I'll never tell.
Andrew's all about those blessings in disguise, and I'm here for it. Awesome. Big thank you, Bill. Big thank you to Andrew's worshippers. We appreciate all of you very much. And I think that's all the shout-outs that we had to give this week. No blessings for me to be sinister with this week, but, maybe that'll change. We shall see.
No.
And I think that we are all caught up. The dice pools are empty for the start of today because you guys dumped a whole bunch helping Noelle with her fight with the Minotaur. So we've got a fresh pool to start adding
Much
dice
appreciated,
into.
by the way.
Yes, indeed. It was clutch. All right. And with that all done, I think that we are ready to hop back into the game. So we're going to jump right back in where we left off. We're in the labyrinth. Noelle, you just took this spark. You were overwhelmed with power. And, you're in a storage room with axes and bows and crossbows and weapons. And you just feel this strong connection to everything. And once you receive a spark, as an experienced god, you're able to identify what this is, what you have control over. That when you first became the goddess of birds, it was probably a little confusing at first, but now that you're more of a veteran deity, this is familiar to you. So, what are you doing?
I think I'll just pick up a couple of these weapons and just kind of start like, just like spinning through some like forms and routines. Like it looks like Noelle is just like a complete master at everything she picks up. And she's smiling, which is a rare sight, and seems to just like be really having a lot of fun, just like feeling this new power rolling through her.
Oh my God, Will, have you seen this? Look at her go.
Mine, Will, I see if you can wield this. He holds up his remote, wondering just how far this ability goes.
I mean, don't you just like hold it and push buttons or whatever?
Oh my God, she's right.
How did she know that?
It's a little more complicated than that. It's my kind of god thing. You wouldn't get it.
You know exactly how this thing works. It is a weapon, and you know how to function it perfectly.
She'll whip out her talons again, and you guys just saw them earlier, and they normally are just like grow out of her like fingernails, basically just like harpy talons. But this time she like flexes her hands and they grow out of her knuckles, almost like Wolverine claws, but like they're metal and like sharp. Like it's like she's got like wicked brass knuckles with like claws on them. They look much more weapony than, I mean, they also still look like bird talons, but they definitely look like weapons rather than
leveled up bird talons.
Yeah, exactly. Well, this will be a fun combo.
Love that. Yeah, so as you guys are
so we got like weapons and stuff on our side now, is what this means.
All right, I mean, surely that's pretty helpful. Do we? What Gaz gave us? Did he give us like a weapon or something? Have we figured that out yet?
We asked him to give us like something to turn off Horatio's power to shut us down. It's more like a defense thing, so I can still be on the offense.
Okay, all right. Well, that's very cool.
Andrew, you get a text from your good friend Mary Quinn.
I don't pick up my phone. I just turn to Will and I go,
Will, you see a message, like a little chat bubble pop up in your mind's eye. It's all caps. It says, help.
Oh, Andrew, you have a friend named Mary Quinn?
Hey?
Yeah, I think she needs some help.
Oh, all right.
Or she likes to write, or cap lock got turned on.
Okay, either way. Oh my God. All right. Well, that was a lot of fun, everybody, but I have to go. Apparently I need to help somebody. I'm going to find out what's going on. And
she texts a second follow-up text in all caps. All of my appliances keep lighting on fire. Can you help?
Oh yeah, I can do. All right. Okay, this is in my wheelhouse, everybody. All right, I have to go. I have to go and put out like a house fire or something. So bye.
Maybe call Crystal. Maybe she can get them to do something about the warranty on those.
Oh yeah, maybe I might start by calling my friends at the fire station, but after that, sure, I will call Crystal. That's actually a very good idea. Okay, bye. And I'm gonna call the fire department and be like, "Can you get over there? I'm a little far away." And then I'm gonna try and get over there myself.
Will, you have like a phone number that people contact you at, correct?
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah, you get a message. You're required at work. Big thievery in the store. Need all hands on deck.
Oh boy, I have to go too. Apparently, someone got into the knitting supplies again. Well, goodbye, Noelle.
Okay, so I guess I'll just go celebrate by myself. That's fine.
You guys get a group text from Gaz. Your order's ready. Get down here as soon as you can.
No rest for the wicked. Let's go.
I'll go to Gaz. You guys can deal with your stupid stuff.
Okay. All right. Look, you did very well. I'm very, very proud of you. But yeah, I think I'll see you soon. Bye.
Noelle's gonna blink.
She's gonna blink to Gaz's.
Yeah.
Excellent. Yeah. How are the rest of you traveling?
I've never tried a blink. I don't think I can do it. What are my stats? It's travel and
travel and
journey.
Yes.
Travel
I
and
have
journey.
I have one total die. I don't think I'm going to give that one a crack. I think I'm just going to like try and. Well, actually, we got a map of the city. Where are we now? Where?
Yeah, let's talk about the city. So you guys, let's see, the disc golf course somehow got. Oh, this is not Stick the Landing. This is the disc golf course right here. So you guys are up here. Gaz's is just right down here below you. And then if you go, that's where you
Mary Quinn and the fire station are right next to each other, so they're going to get there for the emergency. So I'm just going to try and get like, I'll as we go up, I'll say, "Oh, Will, could you do the thing? Could you get me a car?"
Oh, yeah, well, yeah, look, sure.
Oh, beautiful! Thank you so much. I have to go. So I'll get a car. I'll get an Uber.
Will is gonna like sends Andrew off in an Uber, but like, there's got to be like similar ride sharing services for like helicopters and stuff. As like Will wanders off or Andrew wanders off, like a helicopter is like, oh, well, there's my ride. That's how convenient. And he just kind of, see you later, Andrew. I gotta go.
Excellent. As you guys are going out to your Uber and your car, notably as you guys get up to the disc golf course, there is just piles of purple goop all over the disc golf course.
Oh, they got goop.
There is no people around playing disc golf.
I was wondering what's going to happen to them. So
I thought they'd just go their own separate ways. I didn't think they'd turn into goop just because their Minotaur died.
Well, they'll probably just go back to where they came from and come back to annoy us all on another day.
Oh, that's a good point. They may have slipped back to their goop dimension.
It's probably smart of
Goop
them.
dimension.
I'm feeling kind of hungry again, so.
You just ate. No, I'm gone. I'm out.
Excellent. All right, we're going to go with Noelle first because she blinked. Then we'll go with Will because he did a helicopter. And then we'll go with Andrew because he drove.
Technically, I'm supposed to roll because it is a manifestation chase, but if you don't...
No, I'm not going to make you like choose the specifics. I just need 2 successes.
Okay. Also, can you put my new domain location thing on 5-6, please, between
On
Tewa's
5,
Tankard and the
6.
Junkyard?
Yep.
That is the Harpy Combat Training Center.
Harpy Combat Training Center.
I love it.
Excellent.
Okay, I shall roll now for my blink in Foundry, because that's where we do things.
Harpy
Roll.
Combat Training Center.
Mhm.
Yes. 1, 2, 3 successes. There you go.
3 successes. Yeah, you're there.
Excellent.
You blink, and you just going straight into the tavern?
Did he say anything weird?
No?
Okay, then yeah, we'll just waltz. How do I look, actually? Am I like... I guess I'm still injured, I'm realizing now.
As you picked up that divine spark, all of your injuries seem to just kind of wash away.
Lovely. Okay, great. Then
I mean, your clothes are maybe a bit torn up and bloody, though.
well, the nice thing is my sash of the rock can look like anything. So
Oh, fantastic.
I'm gonna just like adjust it so it just like looks like a t-shirt.
Very good. A non-bloody t-shirt.
It's gonna look like the t-shirt for my fans band.
I love that. All right, yeah. You
All right,
blink
I'll walk
and
in.
you just casually, like, you blink and like into a seat, you're walking in.
I'm gonna blink outside, like around the corner in like an alley or something, and then I'll just walk in.
Okay. Excellent. Yeah, there is, it's pretty dead currently. It looks like everybody has been, the bar is actually closed. There's like a little closed sign at the front. But you can see Gaz is at the front sitting at the counter. He gives you a wave as you walk up to the door. A couple other dwarf employees wandering around cleaning off tables and doing some general busy work. That was real quick. Didn't I send that text like 2 minutes ago?
Well, I didn't really want to wait around for Horatio to show up.
Man, must be nice. Should see if I can make an item that can replicate that. Mind working on that with me some point?
We'll see. I don't really like commitments, but maybe.
All right.
Also, thanks
I mean,
for
I
the
pay you
rocks
for
or
it.
whatever you gave me. They were
yeah.
pretty cool.
Delicious, right?
Why does he eat rocks?
Anyways, I've got your order put together. I went a little bit rogue on a couple of them. Hope that's okay.
I guess. What did you
Listen,
make?
let's keep this between you and me. You don't feel like a emotional, feely type person either, right?
Wow, what gave me away?
I like you. That's good. Now, I would never tell it to his face, but that Andrew friend of yours, he moved me a little bit, all right? I
Aw.
understand the
Yeah,
cause that
he
you're going
has an
for.
annoying way of doing that to people.
Pretty damn annoying, for sure. But I threw in a little extra. I want y'all to make this right. I don't want to see your kind wiped off any more than I want to see my kind wiped off of this plane. So this
Okay.
guy that's going around killing gods, people have been reporting he saps your power away. Now, a lot of people think of dwarven artifacts, they think of something big and flashy and epic cinematic proportions. That's stupid. You don't want to draw attention to it if it's protecting you, right? So I got you these, and he's gonna pull out a little, just like a little velvet-lined box. He's gonna open it up, and inside is gonna be just some stretchy-looking mesh rings. Like it looks like kind of like the middle of like a finger trap. Not super fancy looking. These here, spark cages. Will fit around your fingers. Put them on any of your fingers, wear them like a ring. They'll look like some kind of weird fashion statement. As long as you have these on here, your spark should stay intact. Somebody might be able to interfere with it a little bit, hamper you, make you uncomfortable, but I don't think they can deadlock you like you did the last time, but as I hear it.
Does this work for like all sparks?
Should.
Okay.
It's not going to protect you from each other's manifestations or whatever unless it's directly trying to attack your spark, but should help.
If it works for all sparks, you should give one to Optimus Prime.
Oh, look at that deep
Hey,
reference.
can you make another one for Optimus Prime?
Yeah, make another one for Optimus Prime, idiot. Protect
That's
the
a-
all spark.
That's a really bad joke. I'm not going to warrant that with a laugh.
Yeah. I just felt like that's what Andrew would want to say here. So I'll just leave you with cool. Sounds good. She takes the box.
All right. Now, I do like a little bit of flashy. Don't get me wrong. So I made this one kind of for fun, and this is the belief of the cause, right? He's going to pull out another slightly bigger, like ivory-lined chest, and he's going to open it up. And inside, there's just a beautiful runic-looking flintlock pistol. It's got kind of Nordic-looking runes engraved around it. It's lined with what looks like stone. One of the most ornate, beautifully crafted pistols you've ever seen. Now, I
Noelle
made this
is
for you.
instantly much more interested in this. She looks
Yeah,
at it the
you
way
feel
you
a
would look at
strong
a
connection
she would
to
look at a
this.
bird.
Now, this was expensive. That stone-looking substance that's inside a minotaur's horn, interestingly enough. If they're alive, if they're dead, it melts away. Horn becomes brittle. But that's why I wanted you to get me one from a live one, right?
Right.
So I put it to good use on this, and the end of the horn, I turned into a single bullet inside there. Did some etching work on it. It's already loaded. There's only one of them. That's all you're gonna get. You hit a god with that, it's gonna make anything that they manifest blow back on them and hurt them. Their manifestation will probably still work, but they'll pay a price for it. Kind of a persistent injury type of thing. If you
All
shoot
right.
it, don't miss.
I
Don't
never
blow up and
miss.
get ruined just like any normal bullet. Can't go stick it back in the gun. Don't try that. You'll ruin the gun.
She
You can use
picks
the
it
gun
up.
afterwards, but it's just a gun after that bullet shot out of it.
She picks it up and starts, slinging it around like a gunslinger. All quick
look
and
at that.
fast. Yeah, thanks, Phil. Exactly.
I'm doing the Foley work.
Didn't
Yeah, I
take
think
you
I can
for a
handle
gun
it.
connoisseur.
I wasn't until recently.
Guess you gods learn fast. Anyways, that's all I got for you.
Okay. Well, thanks, I guess. So, are you just gonna like lay low until all this blows over? Hope you don't die in the crossfire.
That's the plan. You
All
can go
right,
about your
well.
business. I mean, like, you want to hug or anything? Like, get out of here.
No. I just, it'd be cool if you didn't die. So, anyway, thanks.
I'm not gonna die. You'll die before I die. I don't got no spark worth hunting after. Now, if you want work after you're done with all this and you want to help me craft some things, it's been a minute since I've had a god or goddess test subject. Not like weird scientist like it sounds. I just like to see how your manifestations work and I see if I can mimic some things.
Yeah, okay.
That offer goes to
I'll-
all your friends.
I'll spread the word. And then she's gonna blink out of there.
Excellent. Where are you blinking to?
Come back to me, if that's all right.
Yeah, for sure. All right. We'll go to Will next. Will, you arrive. I imagine not right outside of the stationery store by helicopter, or do you just drop in by helicopter?
Isn't there a park like across the street from the stationery?
Yeah. Just
Or
drop in by the
Francis's
park.
house? There we go.
Yeah. Kind of by Francis's house in the park. Drop in close and walk over.
Yeah, just saunters over, tips his hat to the pilot.
Excellent.
And he
Yeah, and
says,
after,
I love this city.
yeah, there's a loud whirring of helicopter wings. He can hardly make you out. He gives you a little salute and takes off with the helicopter.
He does like close enough so that like the cougars who are all kind of gathered around, because like if their store gets busted, that they like see Will coming out of a helicopter. He's like, oh, ladies.
Yeah, they're all cheering and look all excited about it. So it's a big spectacle. Now, when you arrive to the front of Jane's Craft and Stationery, immediately you can see that this is not just a typical yarn grab. The store is wrecked. There is shattered windows. You can see inside shelves are tipped over. This was like a major burglary. There's things missing and the store just looks in shambles. You can see all of your coworkers that work at the store are sweeping up. Now Cairn is the manager, correct?
He is, yes.
Excellent. They just look devastated. They're taking inventory, looking pretty sad. And yeah, what do you do when you walk in here?
The first thing Will does, he left his very important letters there, like maybe in a register. He's gonna check that first, and then he'll kind of like start helping sweep up. But someone's messed with his place, and he's about to get on the internet. So we'll resolve him finding his things first.
Fantastic. Yeah. So you open up the register. The letters are still there. And interestingly enough, so is all the money. Doesn't look like anything from the register was touched.
Okay. Will puts his starts doing the scan, and so I'm sure there's security cameras here you can tap into. You start doing some facial recognition. That's the kind of stuff he's gonna do if you let me roll. Do you want me to roll for that? It seems like Oracle, which is my jam here.
Yep, I like it. Go ahead and roll an area sense or something similar, something that you think fits.
I think area sense. Yeah, trying to find the culprits. Area sense is Oracle plus what is that? Perception.
Intuition. I would allow temporal view because you're kind of looking back in the past with this. So I'd allow Oracle plus perception or Oracle plus intuition.
Okay, I'll take perception because that's a little higher. So that gives me that gives you 9 dice. I'm gonna roll here.
Excellent.
And these are D10s. There's only 8 So let me do the code.
We get it right.
We want 9d10.
Here we go. Big roll.
Nice.
All right. To get this,
All right.
3 successes is what we're looking for. It looks like you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
6.
Right?
Which is enough to give you a push. Would like you can bank a pantheon dice, or you can, or you can get something extra with your check.
One is address.
Want the address? Yeah. So yeah, I'll let you grab the location of what did this, or I'll give you a pantheon dice.
Will's upset, man. He's gonna text Noel in a minute after to tell him he's on his way to this whatever address you're about to give him.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so you get some like camera footage of the store right before it happened. Like you reel through the tape real quick. And as you get the footage, and it looks like the footage was actually destroyed in the store. But you're able to pull this up with your manifestation. And this footage that you see through your mind's eye is the store just looks like it is just going up in absolute ruins on its own. Like things are flying around, they're going off the shelves, glass is breaking, and there doesn't appear to be any kind of force making all this happen. But as you're able to get the perfectly timed pause on this footage, you can see that it actually looks like there's these little blurs going around the store. And as you get the perfect pause, you can see little goblin faces just totally wrecking the store.
Hate these guys.
And with your push, one of the goblins grabbed something that had like a little theft tracker on it, like the little ink blotch thing, and I think that would set off the alarm after you exit the store. And you're able to get up a pick on that, and it's currently heading across town, and it's heading southwest.
On the move.
So currently on the map tracker, it'd be like at 8-3. So just east of Wide Wings Bird Sanctuary.
Did you say you're telling Noel that, Will?
He messages you like a beacon. And he attempts to do an emoji. And he chooses angry face and a gun.
And before you answer that, Noel, because this is all kind of happening simultaneously, let's go to Andrew. Andrew, you're heading over to Mary Quinn's.
Yep.
Fantastic.
Off I go.
Yeah, she answers the door when you get there.
If everyone's playing at home, that wasn't lag, it was a yawn.
Thanks so much for coming, Andrew. I don't know what's happening.
Are you all right? Like, I know your appliances are exploding. Did the fire department get here? Is anything? Are you in danger, or is this just annoying now?
It's the weirdest thing is the fire department came by and everything was fine. I'm not losing my mind. Every time I turn around, one of my appliances is lighting on fire. And then they got here and it was like nothing had even happened. Like the fires had just put themselves out. I showed them the scorch marks. They told me to just take everything out of the outlet and give a call if anything more serious happened. But I mean, what's got to be happening, Andrew?
Look, sometimes these things, they go off, they go on the fritz. It's not. Could you show me the scorch mark?
You can see the TV in the living room, like right at her entry, just goes up in flame. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Why is that happening?
It actually catches fire while I'm here?
Yeah.
All right, quick. Now, based on my many admonishments, Mary Quinn does have 3 different fire extinguishers under the sink in the kitchen. So I grab one of those and I put the fire out.
Excellent. Yeah, why don't you roll me a speed plus perception as well?
I will roll you my terrible speed and perception. Actually, that might be okay. I think my speed and perception together is not too bad.
Excellent.
Speed 2, Perception 4, actually. Yeah, okay. I got
Hey, that's not bad.
That's not bad, as they say. What do I get? 1. I got 1 success.
1 success. Hey, I put you just over not a critical fail.
Yeah, that's
one
true.
success. You don't see anything necessarily, but you hear just the very slightest like just zoom behind you. You've heard it before. Sounds like a goblin.
All right. Look, Mary, obviously something strange is going on here. If I were you, I probably wouldn't stay in the building for too long.
Well, what do I do to not have my house burned down? I don't want to leave the house. Do I need to disconnect all my power? What do I need to do?
Look, disconnect all the power. Look, I'm trained to deal with this sort of stuff. Why don't we look? I know it's maybe a little bit strange, but I would feel safer if maybe we just swapped places for tonight, because I can keep an eye on things here. This is 100% what I do. Look, here are my keys. You know where I live. Go set yourself up there and just try and get some sleep. I'm going to figure out what's going on, and by the morning you should be completely fine.
So much to do. Fine. I
Take
appreciate it, Andrew. Thank you.
Typewriter? Do you work on a typewriter? I don't know, but take your writing things.
Does she work on a typewriter?
She did until like 2 months ago, and now she's
Okay.
incredibly offended by the concept that she would ever work on a typewriter.
I have a laptop, Andrew. You know this.
Okay, all right, sorry.
Listen, I'm gonna go get a drink first. If you finish in time and you want to join me, I'll be at that favorite bar downtown.
Which is called?
Just called Tours.
All right. For all the with
Two
double
O's.
Yeah, it's only for it's very cheap drinks.
No, the one that's ironically expensive.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
I call that Rich's. All right, I'll head down there. It's because it's owned by a man named Richard. All right, so all right, you go downstairs. Hopefully, I'll be done soon.
Sounds good. Thank you for coming, Andrew. I appreciate it.
That's all right. Call me anytime you need.
She'll nod. She'll take your keys and she'll go grab her laptop and be on her way.
I text the other two, Goblin Trouble.
So
Excellent.
would Noelle be getting these texts at roughly the same time?
Yeah, so Noelle, you get the emojis from Will. And before you can respond, you guys get the group chat of Goblin Troubles. And what are you responding, Noelle?
Where?
As you type where and you start to type, just a sharp pain sings through your head. Like you feel like you just got shot in the head. It goes all the way through your body. It hurts. And you have a sense of what is happening here because you have a tie to it. You're very closely tied to it. You know that something is harming your bird sanctuary. Significant.
Okay.
Your bird sanctuary is going to take a strain.
It is only level 1.
Okay, so it can't take another one or else it's gone.
Okay, well, okay, I was gonna go there anyway. So she stops typing and just actually she doesn't respond. She needs to get to her bird sanctuary stat.
Okay.
Nobody harms her birds.
Excellent. How are you getting to your bird sanctuary?
How far am I? I'm gonna try to blink if I can. I know that's kind of far, but I'm gonna give it a go.
Let's do it.
Because I need to get there right now.
Okay. Roll me your manifestation.
All right. 5d10. Here we go. Ugh. All right. I will use a fragment so it's not a critical failure.
Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't roll any successes.
That's not so good.
So that gives me 2 successes to work with, which is not as many as I wanted.
Notably, Tori, I don't know if we talked about this. So you would have gotten your 3 new sparks or your fragments from leveling up, from getting your new spark.
Yeah.
The rest of yours wouldn't have refreshed fully, so you would have gotten your 2 normally. So you'll be at 5 fragments unless you want to spend one of your worshippers from last time to go up to the 6.
Yep, that is what I had. Okay, so I guess I'll just go magnitude, small change.
Excellent. Let's see here. So you're taking yourself...
Or I guess far range?
Yeah, you'll need a range on this one. Yeah,
So
with 2
can I
successes...
just do far range with 2? I don't think I really need anything else except for range, right?
Yeah.
I'm not taking anyone else with me, I'm just me.
Yep, 2 should do it.
All right. How
Okay.
far does far get me?
Far will get you there.
Ah! Yay! Okay.
It'll get you to your sanctuary. It'll get you right outside the door.
Okay.
It'll get you to the parking lot of your bird sanctuary.
What is happening?
The parking lot is empty, which I don't know how often people visit your bird sanctuary. You can see you have employees there. Tell us a little bit about your bird sanctuary. How does it work?
Yeah, it's mostly a raptor rescue center, but they do also take other birds for recovery. Their goal is to rehabilitate and release back into the wild. Obviously not all birds can do that. But it's not really like a public place. There are some limited tours, but it's not like a zoo or an aviary or anything. It's mostly staff volunteers who come and actually do work with the birds. And Noelle comes here and volunteers here basically. So
Okay.
She just kind of interfaces with the birds and that kind of thing. So think
Excellent.
a big vet office, but with a room for birds to fly around.
Fantastic. Okay, so there's just the standard amount of cars then, people that work there. You recognize a bunch of them. You're walking in?
You touch the bones?
I'm gonna go around to the back where the enclosures are. So I want to skip the front office because that's not where the birds are held. And I want to now that Andrew has texted Goblin Troubles and then Will has texted Angry Face
and a gun.
And a gun.
Don't forget the gun.
Noelle is suspicious.
And a beacon that you said it was leading
beacon.
towards the...
Oh, I missed that. So it was
a little
so
GPS.
you gave me a little ping of
Yeah,
this. Oh, okay. Then Noelle is very suspicious that this might be goblins or some sort of outsider. So she wants to try and get the drop on
ping is
them.
definitely coming towards the bird sanctuary as well, by the way.
Okay, got it. I want to try and sneak up on I want to try and go fast and quiet around the back toward the enclosures.
All right, let's go ahead and I'll look at stealth skills in a minute. Let's roll a stealth plus... You're trying to go quickly, you said?
Yeah, speed and stealth is what I was hoping
Let's
for.
do it.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's a failure. It's not a critical failure, but no successes.
No successes?
Unfortunately. Yeah.
Excellent. So you're walking
actually
around...
the opposite of excellent, Chase.
Yeah,
I don't know if
Chase,
you know how to use that word.
So you're walking around the back, right?
Yeah.
And as you go in the back entrance, kind of back where there's some garbages and whatnot, back entrance into there, you very noticeably spot there is a security guard out back that is laying face down on the ground, just a pool of blood underneath of him.
Oh.
And as soon as you spot that, you can see peeking through the back door, you see a very unsettling face looking at you through the door.
Ooh,
looks like that.
Face.
How tall
And,
is
Or
this
unsettling
figure?
faces.
It looks like as tall as a average male human.
Okay.
Peeking through the door, and as soon as it sees you, it disappears and slams the back door.
Okay. Noelle will Noelle will text Bird Sanctuary help now. And hope that Will and Andrew get that. And then she's going to check on the guard. Oh, also, can I summon Deathless again? I know he was taking a break from the Minotaur fight, but I need him back.
It'll take a strain, but you sure can.
Okay. Yes. I feel like he will want to help his bird brethren.
Absolutely. Okay. So, strain, summoning the condor. And what did you send to Will and Andrew?
Bird sanctuary help now.
Excellent. All right, Andrew, and that was just to Andrew and Will, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. What are you guys doing? We'll
Well,
come back to you in a minute, Noel.
I've got one thing to do before I leave.
Mm-hmm.
Because I see the text like, oh, all right, and I was already halfway through preparing a manifestation.
Yeah, for sure. Let's do it.
Which is, I would like to make use my Aegis skill, my defensive manifestation, to make a protection field.
Mm-hmm.
And the basis, as I'm kind of like writing this together in the air in front of me, is basically just like, attacking loved ones is cheating, right? It's like, it's me versus the goblins. You can't involve other people. That's against the rules of our competition. That's not how this works. This is how I'm sort of channeling my domain into this.
I love that.
And it's basically, I'm trying to basically keep goblins out of this apartment. So I'm going to roll, which is my Aegis skill plus my empathy, which is 5 dice.
Excellent. Remember your +1 as well, because you are at your bonds location.
6 dice. Plus even more because I'm near somebody else's location.
Oh, yes.
My pantheon. I don't know if that actually stacks.
It sure does.
Oh,
Let's see.
yeah, because we're adjacent to craft and stationary.
Yep, that you are.
But
And you're faithful, actually.
Oh, does my faithful add as well?
Let's see. So it would be any that connect here. So you've got Francis in your pantheon. Yeah. So you could either be here and get 2, or you could be here and get 2. So +2.
Oh, I see. I'm inside one of those squares. Great. I'll +2. So I'm rolling 7 dice. Ooh, I see at least 110. 1, 2, 3 successes. I might want more, so I'll probably end up using a fragment. Because what I want is, I don't need anything for area affected. One small room or area, so I think for an apartment is fine.
Yep.
So I don't need anything there. So that's the duration. I would like at least 2 on the trigger being specific to goblins. Because I don't want other people affected here when they walk inside.
Okay.
So that's 2 successes. I've only got 3 to play with, so I'm going to need more than that, because I want it to last for more than instant, right? It has to linger here. So I might end up using like 2 fragments if I can.
You'll get 2 if you spend a fragment, so yeah.
I get 2 successes per fragment. So, all right, let's say I use 1 fragment, meaning I have 3 more to give, which I will do to make this last for... I'll do this to make it powerful. I want to keep people out of here. So I might literally just be like, it does 3 damage to goblins to try and get in here.
I love that.
To keep them away. And then I've got now no successes left. So I'm going to use 1 more fragment to make it last, I guess, just for the day is annoying. I wish I could... You know what? Only 2 damage, but it lasts a week.
2 damage, but it lasts a week.
Yeah, if goblins enter, they get hurt immediately. So I think for a goblin, that should be enough to keep them out.
Excellent.
And for a week, it's protected from goblins coming in and messing with stuff.
Yeah.
And now that that's done, he goes, oh, all right.
And as soon as that manifestation applies, you hear a zap by the blender, and you like see a little goblin skeleton, and then it's kind of sizzling by the blender. Tries it again and gets zapped again, and then you just hear zapping all over the house, and you see a bunch of little smoking goblins start popping up everywhere.
Get out of the apartment! Get out of here!
They squeal and hiss, and they go running.
Go
out of the
on!
apartment. You
go now! Kick them as they go. But I gotta go. Now, I'd like to do something that is in character, but I know is going to fail miserably.
Mhm.
I've seen Noel do it a couple times, and there's urgency, so I'm gonna
Okay.
blink.
Okay. Let's do it. Let's see how it goes.
All right, so I'm rolling travel plus journey. All right, so I take those 2 skills together. Let me just roll my dice. Sorry, let me just roll my die. It was a 4. I did not succeed, but at least it wasn't a critical
You
failure.
didn't fail.
So I
Critical fail is a backlash, so that's good.
just... All right, fine, and I walk downstairs.
Like one little feather goes, whoop, but that's about it.
All right, so you're heading over there as quickly as you can, right,
I'm
Andrew?
trying to like hail a taxi.
Okay. All right, Will, what are you doing?
So yeah, Will is surrounded by basically everyone he loves. The Cougars are there helping sweep up, and Karen's there, and he kind of gets in front of the, he's at the stationery store that just basically he lives on top of it, and he kind of has this moment where everyone kind of looks to him, and he doesn't like flash his godly powers, but he kind of like gives a presence, if you will. I think one of his truths is, while in the presence of the god of Wi-Fi, others have a great sense of connectedness, so the soothing aura.
Uh-huh.
So he stands in front of them. He says, I feel like I'm responsible for this to some degree. And don't worry,
Oh, Will, it's just
No,
common
no.
thieves.
I'll make this right. Everyone stay here and I'll be back.
We've already contacted the police.
Yeah, thank you. Just stay here. And he kind of emotionally walks out and dials on the phone one number that he had. Well, it doesn't dial. He connects
Mm-hmm.
the god of fences. One of his bonds. So I'm gonna call on one of my bonds and put some strain here. If that's and yeah, there.
Thanks for the visual, Phil.
Hey, neighbor.
And Will, Francis, I know that you're incompetent.
Well,
and
that's just hurtful.
Well, you know it too, which we know, but look, it's besides the point here, Francis. I need you right now, and the people here at the stationery store need you. And if you could come and just look over things while I take care of some business, I would.
Are you in some sort of trouble, Will?
Francis, I can't really talk right now, but it would be much appreciated. And I promise that that I'll let you come to our next Pantheon dinner party if you do this for me, okay?
Listen, you had me at dinner.
All right. See if I can work it with Noel, but all right, I'll see you soon. Just come here
James
quick.
Kraft, right?
That's the story.
I kind of prefer Michael's, but yeah, sure.
We'll talk about this later as well. And he disconnects.
Excellent. All right, and then how are you heading on over?
He's not far. He's just gonna hobble over to the shop, right? I mean,
Yeah, you're probably like a good few blocks away.
yeah. I mean, again, just I'll summon a Uber if you want me to roll for that or not.
Yeah, you're good. You can hail an Uber, easy peasy for you. All right, excellent. Yeah. So we have Andrew and Will en route. We have Francis going to deal with the stationary incident, and we have a anti-goblin field at Mary Quinn's. So let's jump back to you, Noel. You checked on the security guard, right?
Yeah.
And as you turn him over, it looks like his throat has been slit wide open. Definitely some kind of weapon involved. He's definitely dead.
Like a blade, probably?
Looks like a blade. Looks clean.
Okay. I'm I forgot to narrate this, but with the spark, I guess all the way back in the Minotaur's closet.
Right on.
I think after Noelle consumed or had the spark put in her, some gloves also appeared on the one of the shelves, because I also got another relic as part of her domain.
I want another relic.
And these are Divine Duelist's gloves. Actually, no, a single duelist glove.
Ooh, nice.
So she fishes that out of her pocket and puts it on, and it looks like a fencer's glove. So she pulls that on, makes her a little better at some stuff, and she's going to try to use a manifestation.
Okay.
I want to try and banish all of the weapons in this building.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
Fantastic.
So that's what I'm gonna try to do here. So that, I believe, oh gosh, I was just looking. That is a beckon and influence. So I'm gonna roll my 8 dice and hope that I get what I need. We go, rolling. Oh, I guess 9 because I'm next to my sanctuary, right?
Yep.
Okay,
This is a
roll
manifestation,
more.
and you are next to it.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. That's okay. That's enough, I believe.
Yep.
So I want to spend 1 on 1 building affected.
Okay.
The duration, I'll spend 1 for 1 scene. Trigger, I'm gonna use 1 for like all to exempt this staff, like anyone who is supposed to be here. Can I do that? Like anyone associated with the sanctuary?
Yeah, that's a semi-specific trigger.
Okay, so would that be 1 or 2?
Let's see here. That is under the chart.
Probably kind of specific.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
Uncommon.
example
Yeah.
for 2 is like a
Yeah.
Filipino person for some reason.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, all Filipino people in this building get to keep their weapons. All right, that's 3 successes then. And that gives me 2 more. So I guess I will do magnitude. For, I guess, small change. Like I want all of it to go. Like, how about
Small weapons or the big weapons?
all?
Let's actually, I think we need to do this first, so hold up here.
Okay.
We're gonna have a couple try to resist.
Aha.
Ooh.
Okay, it's 1 success. So we're gonna need that is 1 success. And then we need, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, so I need 1 version of this that's, so your main version of it, let's just have it be 1 less. So you're gonna have 1 less dice. And then I need a version of it with 6 less dice.
Wait, what?
So there's individuals in here that can resist.
I
your
got 5
manifestation.
successes.
Okay.
So do I
So
need
one of them will
to
just
be
say, yeah, so-
stronger than 6? Is that
No,
what you're
just
saying?
we're gonna bump you down to 4, and then 1 person's gonna resist it completely.
If I use a fragment, can I make them not resist?
Yeah.
Okay, then I will do that. Only I get weapons in here,
Excellent.
and my friends.
Okay.
I will use a
Yeah.
fragment to bump it up to.
So yeah, you go to
7.
banish this, and you can feel weapons inside when you manifest this, right? Not really which specifics, but you can feel they are in there, and you feel some kind of force resisting your manifestation. So you tap into your divine power, you push through it, and you feel confident that weapons have been banished.
Okay, excellent. Is Deathless here?
Deathless is there. Yep.
Okay.
Comes flying down as you summon him.
I look at him and I say, do your thing. There's kind of feels like there's more like me in there. And I will give his great big broad wing a little ruffle and pull out my talons, my newly metallic talons.
Your glove is ruined.
No, it's a magic relic. It'll be fine. And I guess head on in.
All right, fantastic. Yeah, so you go walking on in. You go through the back room, and you're kind of going through the conservatory, and you see a lot of dead people. Like you see a lot of familiar faces that you've worked with. Not all of them security guards. Some of them look like just complete innocent bystanders, and there is just blood everywhere. And it is kind of a sad massacre scene as you walk through your sanctuary.
Are there any dead birds?
Yeah, there's quite a few dead birds. Like it looks like it's been unbiased slaughter of people and birds, things that are living, just a trail of dead things leading inside.
Okay.
And as you start to get closer to the center of the conservatory, you hear a very loud voice kind of booming over the rest. Oh, I think she's here, guys. Sensed a little something weird there. Bit of a manifestation. Come on, Noel, my buddy Resk saw you. Where you at? And you can see, like, as you're walking through, like, I imagine there's a lot of pretty plants, and it's kind of a, like a bird aviary, right? Plants, trees, flowers. There are still birds flapping around too. It's not like everything has been killed, but a lot has been killed. And in fact, let's go to a map. We got a map here that we can pop onto.
I am like teeming with rage right now. You're like, let's go to a map. I'm like, Chase, I'm about to tear your head off.
All right, we'll put Noel over here.
It's a really pretty map.
We'll put the source of the voice over here. And as you kind of get a look through the trees and the plants, you can see that same face that you saw walking in. There's also another figure that looks like this, that is unsettling in a slightly different way. Some kind of creepy mask on their face. And you can see the guy that's talking looks kind of just like a normal human. Looks like that. Wearing some headphones.
It's got a very punchable look.
And this is the one that's shouting.
I'm guessing because of the masks and the glasses, I can't instantly get the like God read.
With the masks, no. With glasses, yes, if you made eye contact.
Okay. Well,
but generally, if you sense him, he would sense you if he was a god.
Well, I think he probably knows that because he seems to know who I am. So yeah, I'll look at him.
Also, when you get a good look there, he has got a woman that you frequently work with. She does a lot of like the bird research, and she brings birds to the rescue. And he's got his arm around her throat. She is crying. She looks frightened. And yeah, he's kind of got her in like a chokehold.
All right. Noelle's not hiding. She's going to step out with Deathless. Deathless is so big. Their wingspan is like something crazy, like 7-8 feet. California condors. So he's perched on her shoulders. Either one of his feet are on each shoulder, and like his wings are just spread out. So she's got like this really crazy looking collar basically of this condor. And she steps out, and I don't know, I guess I'll come around here.
Yeah.
Or is this big middle thing? This is like an obstacle blocking the view.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
It would be difficult to walk through. It'd be like walking through like
I will walk around over here, and
excellent.
I look at the glasses dude.
Okay, yeah. As you make eye contact with him, he makes eye contact with you. And
about this time, you get some texts that say, you probably don't read them, but Noel, don't go in without us.
No, yeah, absolutely not. I
We're on our way.
absolutely didn't see
It would be
this.
crazy to go in by yourself.
Fantastic. Yeah, you meet his gaze, and now that you're a higher spark level, you actually get more information. So you do know that he is a god, and you do know he is more powerful than you are. But you know that his spark is more experienced.
Did you do this?
All that you gather. Oh, Noelle, how's it going, my gal? I know we've never like really officially met, but I feel like I know you. You know, reconnaissance, and it's kind of hard to explain. But how's it hanging?
I asked you a question.
I asked you one too. We both ask each other a question, and we don't want to answer. Then, like, who answers first? I mean, I would say you're probably in a bit of a compromising position because I've got your pal right here. You did take away our weapons. That was pretty tricky.
What do you want?
What do I want? I'm just kind of pals with, I'm sure you heard of him by now. Some people know him as the Goblin King. I know that you know him as Horatio because you've been poking and prodding around.
And?
Well, this is a bit of a shakedown. We want you to just kind of quit it. Give up that spark, maybe peacefully. Doesn't have to get any more violent than it did here. Let me introduce you to my pals here. This one over here with the really sweet metal mask, that's sick. She's pretty sick. Got a sick mask. A little bit sick with the murder, if you know what I mean. Took away her nasty knife, but she's got some claws. And then this over here, you don't got to worry about that one, but they let me know that you were here, so pretty good reconnaissance, buddy. So what I'm trying to tell you, I tried to make some distractions around town, get your buddies split up, so I know that you're here alone, because I'm pretty sure they're dealing with their problems. So why don't you just make this not have to turn violent? I got a nice little tool, can take that spark away from you. You can enjoy life as a mortal. It'll all be fine. You can get out of our hair. It's a win-win.
Let me get this straight. You sided with Horatio, and then you purposely pissed me off, and now expect me to give up peacefully. You actually might be as dumb as you sound. Is that?
Oh, so you're like the real angry type. Well, I didn't want to piss you off. This is more of like a threat, hoping to, show you that we mean business. You one of those types that cares about mortals a whole lot. I care about mortals a whole lot. This actually makes me quite sad, but I feel like this is an important point to get across.
Why would you side with someone who doesn't want you to exist?
He doesn't want us to not exist. He just doesn't want these sparks to exist. These things are a curse, bruh.
So you think your spark is a curse?
It's absolutely a curse.
And you're just going to let
Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Hayton. I'm a god of hindsight. Got a fourth wall, which is kind of weird. Like, I see into all these different adjacent realms. Drives you a little bit mad. See some really weird things. And with the hindsight, sometimes I see into the future. Sometimes the hindsight and the foresight kind of mesh into one. It's a little bit confusing, but I can tell you, our sparks, they don't end well. We'd be better off just living normal lives, giving them up.
The god of hindsight.
That's me. Nice to meet your acquaintance officially.
It really seems like you should have seen this coming then. I want to use a legendary act, Chase.
Oh, you want to use a legendary act. All right.
Love it.
All right. So legendary act, you get one per campaign here is what we allow. So you get to take full narrative control here and take it away.
Hayden explodes.
Yeah.
They all die.
He loses. I win.
Oh, Horatio eats his own face and he dies.
We go a little back and forth here, but yeah, go ahead and tell me what you want to do here.
Okay. Deathless spreads his wings, and she also opens her arms and breathes in really deep, and then screams, but it's this horrible eagle screech that just echoes through the whole enclosure. and all of the dead birds come back to life. And all of them are zeroed in on Hayden specifically.
Okay.
And so it's just this, it's straight up Hitchcock birds. They are swarming, and they are angry, and they are empowered, not just with their normal birdiness, but with this rush of like divine spark energy, empowered to protect their home, protect Noelle, protect everything.
Excellent. Okay. Yeah. So those birds swarm over him. And he looks pretty shocked. He sees all those birds rising up. He sees them swarming at him. This person in the mask over here, the metal mask, looks alarmed and tries to jump in front of some of the birds. And they just start tearing this figure apart. The mask gets torn off, and you can see underneath is this horrific kind of undead skeletal visage. And as they start tearing at the robes, it's just bone. And this cyclone of birds basically just dismantles this skeleton as they reach Hayden. And as they start gnawing at Hayden and tearing at him, there's some like blood and just viscera that are getting torn off from these birds. But you notice that as they're tearing him apart, they start to the blood melts to dust and starts to fizz away. It doesn't look completely right. And as he starts to get torn apart, he looks like he also has some sort of undead visage that melts away. And they dismantle him kind of like a skeleton similar to this one right here. And as that's done, this figure in the mask has looked kind of calm the entire time. And is going to pull the mask down. And underneath you see a face that looked very similar to Hayden's. Whoa! I did see that one coming, but I didn't think it was going to be that gnarly. Damn, do you know how strong those things were? You just took out 2 of them. I drained a little bit of energy from you there.
I'm going to charge him.
Excellent. As you charge towards the real Hayden, we will go ahead and take a moment here to go to break. And when we come back, we'll roll some initiative. All right, stick around, everybody. We'll have some fun chat interactions for you guys when you get back. And we will see you all in just a few. Welcome back, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, giving us a quick break. Tori exposed me on the break. Yes, I did have to get ice cream. I will be eating ice cream on the stream. I don't normally eat on the stream, but ice cream's an exception, and it's delicious. So anyways, when we last left off here, we had Hayden, the god of hindsight, had just murdered a bunch of people in Noelle's bird observatory. Let's get some proper music going here. Some a little more dramatic.
Some murder music.
Some murder music.
Hope you pick some good songs, Chase, because it's going to be the last that Hayden hears.
Ooh, how about that? Some fighting words. So Hayden had a couple of companions, some very shady looking folk in masks, who, if you're curious, Tori, of what your legendary act debilitated, they were slashers, which were very dangerous murdering outsiders. So there was 2 of them, and Noelle enacted her legendary act to bring all of the birds back to life and swarm and defeat Hayden. But unfortunately, the god of hindsight, he saw it coming. The Hayden that was speaking was not actually the real Hayden. It was another one of those slashers in disguise. And the slasher with the wooden mask was actually Hayden. So the birds consumed those 2 slashers. Now it is just Hayden versus Noelle. Noelle, when you enacted your legendary act, you brought a bunch of those birds back to life. And with the sheer power of it and with the close connection that the people around here had with birds, it actually brought a bunch of the patrons back to life as well. So as the birds were swarming Hayden, there was a lot of people who were standing up, looking confused and frightened, and actually just fled the scene. That's also going to take a strain off of your bond. So go ahead and heal that strain back with your legendary act.
Yay.
And now we have Hayden facing off with Noelle. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to roll initiative. Now, chat, for those of you who are watching, Hayden is the god of hindsight. and the god of the fourth wall. And so Hayton has been introduced in the campaign before. Hayton views the chat. So as a fun little interaction, if you guys would like to just type things out that Hayton can manifest, if you want to see him do some things, type them out in chat. I'm not going to guarantee I'm going to get to them all. We don't have any kind of like bits or anything interaction with it. This is just going to be for fun. If you want to give him some fuel to manifest, type out some fun things for him to do in chat. I will use them as I see them, just as they catch my eye. So I'll be keeping an eye on chat, and we'll see if we can pull in you guys into this fight with the god of the fourth wall. And yeah, let's go ahead, and we're going to get all of you into initiative. So I'm going to put your tokens just off to the side here, Andrew and Will. And then I have a large collection of tokens in Foundry. I could not find anything close to a condor except for a bat for some reason. So we're going to use this bat token for Deathless because it has wings, and it's the best that I could get because I was not prepped with a token for Deathless.
Okay.
But Deathless just acts on your turn. So we don't have to put Deathless in initiative. So we'll get Noel, we'll get Hayton, we'll get Will, and we will get Andrew.
We just roll the initiative number, right? Like that many d10s.
Just 1d10,
1d10
and plus your initiative bonus.
Oh, that's right.
Uh-huh.
Oh, ignore that. I am dumb.
All right, so Hayton is at a 21.
A 21?
Yep.
Doesn't make any sense. My initiative bonus is 6.
Right?
Yeah, that's literally what? I'm at 8.
Did I roll the wrong number there?
Aren't you supposed to?
I rolled the d20. My bad.
That's literally impossible. I was willing to let it go because I thought, well, I guess God of hindsight, I don't know.
No, Hayton got an 8.
Ooh, we're tied.
Will got a 10.
Ooh, look at
Nice,
that, Will. What about you, Andrew?
I didn't roll. I forgot I was here. I thought I was still in the car.
You are in the car, but you have an initiative in the car. You are in action. You've been called to the scene.
I got 14.
14. Excellent.
Cut to Andrew.
Excellent. Yeah. So we're gonna start mid round here. Noel, you are charging Hayton. So we'll start with you, and then we will go down in that order. So go ahead and take your first action, Noel.
Okay.
One just fun revealed thing his mask. He drops off the robes. He's in his swim shorts and his Hawaiian shirt.
What a douchebag. Okay. One fun thing I just thought of. Noelle wears a smartwatch like many people do. And so Will, you definitely note her heart rate is through the roof. Like she is doing something active here.
All right.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna charge. In fact, Chase, I want to activate my Minotaur charge.
Excellent. Using a fragment?
Yes.
So that's going to give it to you for this entire scene. So you'll get that bonus to charges.
Okay. So I do that. I charge him.
Okay. Excellent. Cannot defend yet because he has not acted yet. So go ahead and roll it. This is going to be your best chance to get him.
I don't have control over Deathless, I don't think, but it's fine. He doesn't necessarily need to move. I think I'm going to have Deathless. What do I want Deathless to focus on during the scene? I think I'll have Deathless help defend because Noelle realizes that Hayton is more powerful than she is, so she wants Deathless to help stay on the defensive. Okay.
Excellent.
Here we go. I have a new blessing called Call Me Master, and I get to roll +2 with weapons, which my talons are.
Fantastic.
So here we go. This is going to be... Is a charge a different kind of roll then? Is that its own?
So a charge just means that you had you moved at least like a certain.
Yeah, it adds the damage.
You're definitely charging here.
Okay,
basically,
it's not its own.
If you have room to move and attack.
Got it. Okay, then yes. Fighting and speed. Here we go. That is 8 + 2. And I will use the pantheon dice, because why not?
And you're in your place of power.
And I'm in my place of power.
That indeed.
Here we
I don't know
go.
if that boosts attack rolls, though, does it? Maybe it does.
Shut up.
Oh, I will not factor it in.
Yeah, I
and
think
I'll
it
look
just
it up.
goes to manifestation rolls.
Okay.
All right, let's see here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 successes.
7 successes here. He has no armor. He doesn't get a roll of defense this time. So he will just take that 7 damage. So you get, like, what does this look like? You get a really good hit on him here.
Yeah, so he's talking. He's doing his stupid, like, what's up? What are you gonna do? I saw that coming. And Noelle, just mid-sentence, she just, like, kind of almost like anime run, but, like, her talons are out and she just sprints toward this jabbering asshole and leaps at him, like, talons first, and just, like, tackles, not necessarily knocks him down, but just, like, digs into him with her talons.
Excellent. Yeah, you get like a big gashing claw mark across his chest, tears some of his Hawaiian shirt, soaks it with a bit of blood. Whoa, let's settle down here. Way to escalate it quickly. All right, you get that one. All right, I'll let you get that one. A little surprised how fast you turned the tables here, but I guess we're going to make this violent, yeah?
I don't know how you were calculating damage, Chase, but that's 7, and then it was a +5 to damage from the charge.
Oh, yeah,
And-
7, thank you.
And brutal.
And
So
brutal.
another 2.
Brutal 2? Okay.
Yeah.
Plus a weapon, so that's going to be 7 plus 5 is,
5
I can
is
do
12.
12 plus 3, so
3.
15 damage. Yep, he will
Yeah.
take the 15 damage.
Okay. He does
Straight to
not.
hell.
Does he not seem phased at all?
He seems pretty, like, it's a pretty nasty gash, but keeps a pretty optimistic face there.
Okay.
So, like, let me ask you, when you kill me, you gonna eat my spark? You gonna go to Horatio's level? You gonna go on your own little crusade? You gonna let me ghost it? You gonna hold to, like, the ideals that gods typically do?
Do you ever stop talking?
Just to fight! And is that your turn?
I guess I took a quick action and my attack, so I think that's all I got on my turn.
Excellent. Fantastic. All right. So that was Noelle's turn. Hayton is up next. Foundry has frozen, but that's okay. We'll start doing the action here. So he kind of starts taking a step back. He's going to use his actions to move away.
Attack
from
of
him.
opportunity. No, just kidding.
And as he starts backing away, he's going to do kind of like just like a casual jog back. You know something crazy? So I'm the god of fourth wall. Seems kind of weird, something just like a TV or whatever, like the fourth wall. We all got these parallel dimensions. I can see into them. We got a couple on each sides. Things that we do. Some people see them as dice rolls. Some people watch what's happening. Some people see us as these weird little flat tokens. Super crazy. That big old condor you got there that's keeping you safe. Some people are seeing that as a bat. Isn't that freaking weird? Let me show you. He's going to do a manifestation. You can go ahead and you can resist this if you would like.
Okay, what do I roll to resist again?
Let's see here. So the skill that he is using for this, correct me if I'm wrong, Bill. I think that this is the manifestation skill that's being used plus your spark level. And I think that's it.
Oh,
resist.
To resist.
To
Oh,
resist, yeah.
man.
Plus your
Something going on.
fortitude.
Yeah, it might have
Hmm.
been.
Fortitude plus
find
the
what I
skill
got.
that's being rolled plus your spark level.
Okay.
And he is rolling. All right, I had this pulled up and then I lost it. He is rolling shaping.
It's fortitude
Nah.
if it's a physical effect, discipline for mental. Plus
This is
that skill plus spark. Yeah.
excellent. Yeah, this is going to be a physical effect.
Yeah. So
Okay.
fortitude, skill, spark.
So shaping plus fortitude plus spark level.
1, 2, 3, 4. Not the worst it could be.
It could be 0. That'd be the worst.
All right, let's see here. He got
Actually,
one,
it would be
two,
a 1
three.
with 0 successes. That would be the worst.
All right, he's gonna spend a fragment, put his up to 5.
Okay. Does Deathless help with defending against manifestations or just defense? Okay.
Yep. So you can spend, if you want to spend a fragment, then this will resist.
I only have 2 fragments left.
Nah, just get got.
You think get got?
Get
All
got.
right. I'll listen to you, Bill.
Okay,
I got.
So you try to resist
You
this, and
idiot!
you feel him shaping your power, and the power actually you realize is not shaping towards you, it's going towards Deathless. And Deathless's wings all of a sudden just shrink into tiny little bat wings, and he starts falling to the
nice.
ground, and then the rest of his body shapes into a little tiny bat. And then
Aw,
the little bat flies away frightened. So this is going to take Deathless out of this fight.
Deathless.
That's what they're looking at. Isn't that crazy?
That was very fun.
And then that's going to be his turn. He'll hold his defense. So we're going to jump back over to Andrew now. Andrew, you're in a cab on your way heading over. And you can start getting a call from Alma.
Hello?
What's going on? Francis said something's wrong.
Look, there are goblins attacking all of our little places, but the goblins aren't a worry. Something's happening at the bird sanctuary, Noelle's place. I haven't heard from her since, but she said there was something she needed help with. She sounded urgent, and for Noelle, that's a big deal. So I'm on my way there now. I don't know what's happening.
You hear a revving engine, and if you look by the cab, you see Alma is speeding right next to you on her phone, and she looks over at you. Cab driver looks over. Look at this asshole. And looks back at the road, and as you blink, all of a sudden you're sitting side by side in Alma's car. Where's Will?
I don't know. He was at his stationery shop.
I can hear everything you're saying.
Oh, all right, here he is. Where are you, Will?
What's going on?
I've got your location. All of a sudden, your car starts moving at Mach speed, you just see everything around you goes to a
Men in
blur.
Black, and we're on the top of the tunnel.
Yep. And as you just start speeding forward, suddenly Will is just in the back seat. And she screeches the brakes, and you can see the bird sanctuary off in the distance. And that'll be the round for you two. Noelle, we're going to go back to you.
Okay. Well, he backed up, so I guess I'll charge again. That seemed to work okay.
Excellent. Yeah, you move up to hit him, and you go to claw at him. He's going to spend a fragment. He's going to activate one of his truths that will last for the scene, which is Hayton never gets hit when ready. He's going to automatically dodge the first attack of every round.
Okay, that's interesting because I have a truth that's Noelle, the goddess of weapons, always strikes true.
Oh, interesting.
It's a clash of
So what
truths.
that mechanically what that does is I deal 1 damage even on a miss.
Fantastic.
Oh, cool.
So
How
so
do you
you'll
want to
still
do that?
you'll get a damage.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll your dice. Make sure you get at least a success. If you get a success, I'll negate all of them and we'll just do 1 damage.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
That was my weapon truth.
I love it.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we got successes there. All right. So he looks pretty cocky, and he just very deftly dodges out of the way your charge, but you still just graze him just a little bit, and he looks pretty surprised. Whoa! Did you pick up another spark? I knew you were gonna do that at some point, but already?
What's wrong? You didn't see that one?
It's not perfect all the time, I guess. See, us gods, we're pretty tricky. We're too tricky. You know how many mortals we kill all the time? Whether it be by accident or on purpose? I'm telling you, we're an abomination. Not you. You're a pretty awesome lady. But that spark you got deep down your chest, those 2 sparks now? Those are bad. We should just get rid of them.
Did you ever stop talking?
Well, maybe after you're dead. And he is going to use a manifestation on himself. And I'm gonna roll some dice here. All right, let's see here. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 successes here.
What am I rolling against? Or what kind of effect?
No, he's
okay.
manifesting himself.
Okay.
So he's gonna just kind of pace around you this time. He gets in like a fighting pose, like gets his fist. He kind of dances around playfully. All right, so like we're gonna fight. You took my weapon away. I had a pretty sweet relic. You got rid of that. Good call. Good fighting tactics. But I packed quite a punch anyways. And he looks like he starts getting quicker. You can see it looks like his muscles flare up. His eyes start to glow behind his sunglasses. And that is going to be his turn for now. Andrew and Will, Alma just starts speeding straight towards the bird sanctuary, and she does not slow as she starts going through the door. She's just going to crash the car right through the door. And so we're going to put you guys down over here on the southern end with Alma. And Noel, you hear this. You hear just like crashing glass and stone as the front of your sanctuary gets rammed in. Actually, it hurts a little bit. Like you can feel your sanctuary getting damaged. And we'll go to you, Andrew.
All right. I'm going to spend my...
A bat flies over your head and goes flying out the door.
A bat? Get out of here. You're not a bird. Yeah, I'm just going to spend my basic movement, which is, 10? Did that let me move 10 squares? Wow. That's crazy talk. I don't know how far that is. I'm just going to move up a little. And I'm going to try and do a manifestation. I can't get into the fight yet, so I just want to make sure that Noel doesn't get hurt. So I'm going to try another shielding, making a little protection field. So I'm going to roll Aegis and Empathy, which I believe was 5 dice. So I'm going to roll 5 dice and see what happens. Hopefully something.
Fantastic.
Ooh, that doesn't look good. That's 1 success. I mean, look, the best I can do with a 1 success is I need a little bit of range, right? So maybe 1 on range. But other than that, it's an instant protection that has no magnitude. So I don't think it does anything.
Okay. You do see Noel and this guy fighting off in the distance.
Did you roll dice for being empowered by pantheon stuff?
I didn't. Yeah. 1 more dice. Or I think we're inside here, right?
Yep, inside.
It was a 6. It affects nothing.
Worth a shot.
Right. You do feel Andrew's manifestation, though, try to help you, and it draws your attention that Andrew and Will are close by, as well as Alma. You can see her getting out of the car. In fact, we'll go ahead and
hold on. We're coming.
All right, Will.
All right, Will hobble behind Andrew. Duck and cover, staying right exactly behind him. Whoa, right there. I don't know if I can actually go that far or not. Rough
just enough. Yeah,
till Chase tells us not to.
Test the boundaries.
All right, and then this is what I'm going to attempt. I too am going to use I'm going to do a manifestation here. Will's uncertain about what's going on, so he's going to quickly go through and review the security tapes. I'm going to use this temporal view ability. That's what I'm going to attempt, and I want to see if I can't learn something about this guy's moves. Gonna throw the whole hindsight back at him, if you will.
Okay.
Yeah.
And maybe that'll give some insight or ability in the upcoming blows or something like that.
Yeah, I like it.
And so I'm gonna roll for I think again this is temporal view oracle plus perception, giving me 9 dice here.
Oh, plus, did you get +1 for being in the bird sanctuary?
Oh, there's 10.
All right, let's see how many successes we got.
Ooh.
Let's see here. All right. Well, something. We got 1, 2, 3 successes.
Yeah, let's see here. 3 successes. You're going to want this to last, I imagine. So one of those is going to have to go to scene.
Correct.
If you want it to affect up to 3 of your friends, so you or you've got 4 friendly people right here, you can spend 1 to pick 3 targets. And if you want to put 1 into trigger, I would let, like, you're trying to see what he's doing. You're trying to basically counter his hindsight to a degree, right?
To some degree, correct.
I would let him make a save instead of automatically dodging the first attack every round against anybody who you put that effect on.
Okay. So this is what happens. Yeah, I'll take it like that. Basically, a little smartwatch gets a little buzz on it and some instructions. Move, 1 step left or something like that. Heart will, and that telling you what his next move will be on the next turn. There you go.
I love that. Foresighting to hindsight. That's great. All right. So that was Will's turn. We are now back to Noelle.
Okay. Man, so many different things that I want to do. I think, let's see. Can I try to grab him?
Yeah.
I want to try to grab him. He seems like a tricksy fellow, and I don't like it.
What 3 targets did you want to give that to, Will?
That would 3 targets: me, Noelle, and Andrew.
Okay, fantastic. Yeah, go ahead and try to grab him.
Okay.
And then he will try to not be grabbed. And this would normally automatically miss from his truth, but I will let Will's thing make him have to roll for it instead.
Oh man, actually, oh.
And oh yeah. Got something else in mind?
Or did she disappear?
Oh boy, did she say her prayers today?
Got her.
Got her! Hayden killed her. Broke the 4th wall, got rid of her.
Hayden logged into her Zoom, kicked her out. It's all a thing.
Well, I guess that means she, if she doesn't get to roll, she just succeeds automatically, right? 200 damage in a single roll, I think. Right?
Something like that,
I was reading the rules, and it says that if their Zoom drops out, they win.
We'll do this. We'll go for Alma while we're waiting for Tori to reconnect.
Yeah.
Actually, you know what? It looks like we dropped her completely. So, and she's back. We're going to get a little jumbled for just a moment, chat. Don't mind us.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
you're good.
I'm
It
back.
happens. Will's putting all of his attention right now to
Please, Will,
the
help
fight,
me.
not to the internet.
He
right.
broke the 4th wall. I couldn't stop him.
Okay, hang on. My foundry's reloading. I'll be.
You're good. I'm putting Alma right now, so I'm gonna go with her first. Put her at a 9 initiative, and then we'll go with her. She is going to do a manifestation, and that was almost a critical fail. That is actually not enough to do what she wanted to do.
Join the club.
She'll spend 2 of our fragments to make this work. She'll bump that
Always
up to
the
5
club.
successes. And Andrew and Will, as you guys are moving up, you guys are actually just going to, in the blink of an eye, you are going to be up close in the action.
Oh, nice. That saves
Along
me
with
a-
herself.
Too close, too close.
Ah, it's the action. Help.
Oh man, I see that you got your pals arrived already. Pretty quick. Good response time, guys. Listen, I offered the same thing to her. A pretty big deal here. A couple of sparks on me. If you don't want to die, you can just drop out. Doesn't have to get violent between everything. This is between us and Noelle. She already killed 2 of my friends.
Noelle, has he been talking this whole time? This is so annoying. And I've only been here like a minute.
All right, Noelle, it's your go.
Okay. For some reason, I can't join as Tori because it, I guess, is still saying I'm in the game. So I'm gonna join as guest.
Yeah, that works.
Can you give guest? Oh no, I guess I don't really need anything.
Yeah.
As a sheet. Okay.
I'll go ahead and position you. Just go ahead and tell me what you want to do and anything you can't do.
All right. I am going to attack him.
Fantastic.
I won't have the charge, unfortunately, but I will still be rolling quite a few dice.
All right. Excellent. Now he is going to try to dodge this, and I am going to take those cursed dice.
Oh my gosh, Chase, look at my roll.
Whoa, it's a good thing I'm taking those cursed dice.
This is insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I rolled 6 10s, chat. So that's 12 successes. 13, 14, 15, 16 successes.
16 successes on how many dice? 12?
12.
16 successes on 12 dice?
Listen, Hayden,
What?
you don't come into my bird sanctuary, murder my birds and friends, and then expect to make it out alive. It's not how this is going to happen.
Let's see if I can do anything. Let's see. I took the 2 cursed dice.
Downloading this dice hacker destroyed your internet for a second, but it's been worth it.
Man.
I'm mad with power.
All right. I got 1. I got such a bad roll too. 1.
The bloodlust is in me.
3, 4, 5. You got how many? 16?
16.
Yeah, 16. And we haven't even added the bonuses for weapons and stuff.
All right. So you got 16 successes. It's going to go down to 11 for mine. And then it's going to go up
by
to
3.
14 from your stuff.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 14 damage he's going to have to deal with.
Good luck. Tell me.
Man, oh man, oh man. Do we want to give him bleeding?
For the visual,
Die.
here's how I'm attacking him. I don't not that this has to inform you, but I am so sick of him talking. I just like leap at him with both like fists, talons out, and I just start scratching at his face. He probably puts his arms up, so his arms are just getting shredded. And I take a bite of him too. I don't necessarily need the like effects, but I am just like animalistically attacking this person. I'm so sick of him.
Okay. Excellent. Well, he's going to take 5 of this to impaired. We're going to say you claw like an ear off, basically. Like you go at his face, he tries to get in the way. You're just so quick with those slashes, you're going to get an ear. So 5 of those are going to go to that. And then I think the other 5 has to go to bleeding here, which is going to max out his conditions. And then 4 is going to go through to his health.
Okay.
And so yeah, you're furiously clawing him. That is a crazy flurry of attacks. What the hell even are you? What's going on with that? Slow it down, man. Come on.
Stop talking. You never should have come here.
All right, and is that your turn?
I'm pretty satisfied with that turn, I would say.
All right, excellent. Let's see here. All right, Hayton is up. That was pretty wild. All right, he is going to move away.
Yeah, he better run. That little coward.
He's quite quick. It looks like whatever manifestation it did, it's heightened his speed, so he moves pretty quickly over there. In fact, he can go a little further back. And then he's going to put his sunglasses up on his head. He's got blood pouring down his face now. He's still got that same confident smile. All right, listen. We can settle this. All right? You know, why don't the rest of you stay out of it? Just me and Noelle can handle this. Rest of you, honorable duel. She fought the Minotaur, right? No big deal. We don't have to fight with the whole group. Anyways, something crazy, cool fact. We got a bunch of spectators. Adjacent dimensions. Isn't that crazy, Andrew?
Hold on, wait. No, I've responded in the chat.
Yeah, see, it's pretty wild, man.
I said yes. The people on YouTube.
Now, one of those spectators say, I suck. I think what they mean is that they're not a fan of me, but you know what? I do suck quite literally when I manifest it. And he's going to take just a super big, deep breath, and it's going to cause a vortex of wind towards Noelle. He's going to spend a fragment to do a manifestation for free this turn. And you can make me a resist here if you want, Noelle.
This a fortitude resist?
This is a physical. So yeah, fortitude, and this is journey.
Oh, you have a little bit in journey.
You do have a little bit in journey. I don't.
Spark level, journey, fortitude.
Yep.
Okay. One, two, three, four successes.
All right, I got 5. And I'm going to spend a fragment to put that up to 7.
Okay.
So you will not resist this. So what this is going to do, this vortex of wind is going to pull you in straight towards him. And this is going to take away your defense for the round.
Okay.
So you don't get a defense here. And then as you come flying towards him, he's going to wind up a punch. And he's just going to try to crack you right in the face with it.
All right. I spit his ear out along the way. I bit it off like Mike Tyson.
Excellent. All right. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage. Do you have any armor currently?
I do.
How much?
I have 2.
2 armor. Okay. You're going to take 8 damage. This is not a weapon. You banished the weapons away from here. So all he's got is his bare fists.
Oh, I'm sorry. 1. So one armor. My bad.
Okay. So you're going to take 9 damage here.
Okay.
Well, how much health do you have?
I've got 10.
Oh, well, then you're fine.
Yeah. So I can take conditions, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is there any value in taking a condition before you need it to stop yourself running out of health? Health seems to be a better thing to lose than conditions. Health has no negative impact if you go to 1 health.
I guess
but
that's
there is
true.
a negative impact if you take the condition.
That is true. All right. You speak wisely, Billiam. I will take
I think we're just so excited because conditions are a thing. It's let's take some conditions.
Yeah.
That's the best idea.
It's against my nature to be yeah, okay, I'll just take that damage to my health pool. It violates everything.
You go negative. I think it's a great thing to do.
Yeah. Okay. That was not 9 damage I
9.
took. Oof. Yikers. Okay. I'm at 1 health.
All right. Fantastic. That is Hayton's turn. So Andrew, you're up.
All right. I'm trying to think of whether to try and get in there with an axe and start hurting him, or to do my classic thing of trying to power us all up with the power of various warriors from history. And I think that might be the go. So I'm going to try that. Classic Andrew move at the start of a fight. So I'm going to try and roll a warrior check and to channel all of the various people from history who know how to fight, who know how to fence, who know how to duel, who know how to use their weapons, and try and get that physical skill and knowledge into the body of all of my compatriots. So I'm rolling Ruin of 3, might of 2. It's only 5 dice. Do we
You
have any
do
other
have
dice I can...
3 pantheon dice if you would like.
I might take all 3 of those. That's cool, because hopefully this will get us more than 3 for all the stuff we want to do. So I'm going to roll 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 because we're here. So I'm going to roll 9.
Fantastic. While Bill is rolling, if you wanted to feel it useful, Nathan, because you negated his truth, that 14 damage would have only been 1. So congratulations.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Will.
Tori would have been real sad if she rolled
I
that. I was
would
like,
have been
you
real
get 1
sad.
damage.
I got 1. I got 1 friggin...
Sorry, Tori has all the
Success.
luck tonight.
Yeah,
I
thanks.
took all the 10s. Yeah,
I was
sorry.
just stealing all of my luck. That's all right. Well,
You have
I'm
you
going to
have
try and do it. I'm
fragments
going
you
to
could
use a
right?
fragment. So I've got 3. Right? That's the plan. I've used my final fragment. I have 3. So I might limit this just to myself. And I might just go 1 for 1 scene, and then the modifier will be 4 dice specifically to my fight skill. So I'm going to give my fight +4 for the rest of the scene. But it's only me. Sorry, everybody. I couldn't help.
Sometimes it happens, you know? All right, fantastic. Okay, that is
Actually,
going
you know what?
to-
No, that's crazy. I'm going to give... oh, no, because then I'd have to add range as well. So, yeah, no. I'm just giving myself +4. I was hopefully giving us all +2, but I'm not, because you're all too far away from me. So, I'm giving myself +4. Sorry.
Okay, you got it. +4. All right. And any movements or anything for you, Andrew?
Yeah, let's get right up in his face.
All right, let's do it.
To the best of my ability. I think I can move to, like, here. If you want to be set on 10 movement being 10 squares.
Yeah, looks right to me. Okay, that's it for Andrew. Will, you're up.
All right. Whew. Will feels yanked around. He's actually has his hands on his knees right here, just kind of wheezing, even as this guy kind of rushes past him, and then Noel rushes past. He's like, "I go back that way. Okay, let's do this, guys." And he is gonna just try a manifestation. He pulls out his remote, fumbles with it, and hits the pause button on Hayden. And see what that does. That would probably be puppetry.
Yep.
Not going to be a big roll here. I think we got puppetry plus fighting. A big 3 dice.
All right, let's do it.
See how that goes. And looks like 3 successes. I mean, we'll see how that what happens.
Better than my
there.
9
good.
dice.
Right?
And do you have to roll to contest that, or?
No, well, I can. In fact, I will roll my, yeah, it's true. Let's go ahead and resist that.
No, I don't think actually he does resist it.
Actually, I think any successes he gets resisting adds to the effect of it and makes it more powerful.
Yeah, that's how that goes.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
What kind of, you used puppetry?
Puppetry.
Yeah. It was one of his worst ones. This is a physical effect. All right. I got not enough to resist it, and I don't think I want to spend a shard to resist this. So go ahead, pick where your 3 want to go. You're trying to, I imagine if you're trying to pause him, you're probably trying to lower his speed.
Yes, I'm trying to lower his speed here. Just want to read this real quick too, because I have this this restraint special ability on here. It says it's not a boost, I guess. It says on a boost, a character attacks with the weapon.
Yeah, so that would be if you actually attacked with the weapon instead of manifested.
Okay. Well, we will just pause him, so reducing his speed.
Excellent. So that would be, so you'll need to do the duration of at least a scene, so that's 1. Target of 1 is free. And then if you want to lower his speed, you can give him a negative modifier. you wanted to put the other 2 to that, you could give him -4 to his speed.
That's what I'll do.
Cool. So you go to try to pause him with your clicker and you manifest that. And he does pause briefly, and then you can see he kind of shakes it off, but he doesn't look like he's moving quite as fast as he was before. He keeps intermittently pausing. That's kind of a wild sensation, dude. All right, that it for Will? Any moving or anything for you?
Will is actually not going to move. He's going to catch his breath right there.
Okay. All right, love it. Alma is up. Alma is going to move over here, and she is going to draw her guns, and she is going to just take a couple shots.
Not the time to be drinking. We have a battle to fight.
It's a bad joke, Andrew. All right, let's see here. Alma got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. Let's see. He has not dodged yet this round. So, and you just gave him a -4 to his speed. So he's going to roll this many. All right, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes, which is going to dodge Alma's bullet. So she takes some shots at him, and he just kind of lightning speed. He pauses, but he's able to get himself out of the pause quick enough to dodge the bullets. And that will be Noelle's turn. That's Alma's turn to Noelle.
And he used his defense.
He uses defense. He can continue to defend, but he'll get a cumulative -1 for it.
Lovely. In this case, I'm going to leap backward. I can't move myself, but I'm going to leap backward so I can charge at him. Can I do that as one movement? Move and then...
Nah, for a charge, you have to start farther away from him.
All right. Then I will just plain attack him.
Fantastic.
Sorry
to ruin your Minotaur party.
It's okay.
Got you a lot of extra damage already, though.
Yeah. Well, on one attack. It was good. It was a good attack. Okay.
So, I'm going to use my dodge here.
Okay.
And I'm also going to spend a shard. Whoa! Those spectators watching you guys are giving you, bonuses and stuff, man. That's crazy. I'm just going to borrow those real quick. I'm going to take all the Pantheon and Curse dice.
Boo. How dare you give us dice? You knew he'd take them.
What the? He took that penalty, right?
Yeah. Oh, no. So that should be 1 less. So I'm going to take that last number off.
Okay.
I'll take away one of the 10s.
The last one was a success. That was a good roll, though. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 successes.
Minus that 9.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. 11 successes.
Mm-hmm.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Only 7 successes this time, but I still deal 1 damage.
Still deal 1 damage, which is starting to get real bad for him. Oh, I also need to roll for the bleed here.
Yes, bleed, you fool. Lose all of your health.
All right, he did not lose any health that time.
Damn.
All right. And anything else for Noelle? Would you like to move?
Yeah. Yeah, I will move. I will leap backward like I said I was going to. Light as a feather.
Excellent.
I'm going to step backward, leap backward, back toward Andrew.
It's a good look for you, Bill.
Mm-hmm.
I like the high headphones. We should make those happen.
So I can't move my token, but I want to be back by Bill. Or not Bill. Bill's here! Oh no!
All right, like there? Does that look good?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm one of the dead bird employees. I didn't get resurrected because I didn't really care about the birds.
All right. Hayton's up. He is going to charge forward. I see what you're doing there. I'm not going to let you pull any of those Minotaur tricks. And he's going to run forward. He's going to take a punch at Noel. Just got to incapacitate you a little bit first. Coming for you in a minute, Andrew. Or you could just stay out of it.
No, I'll probably attack you.
Let's see here. So his speed is minused by 4. This is going to be just like this. All right, that's going to be, would you like to defend, Noel?
Yes, that would be good. I'm going to... I'm going to dodge because... Actually, no, I'm going to block because then I can get my weapon bonus.
Excellent. Go ahead and make me a manifestation resistance first. This is going to be a mental one. I'm going to spend a fragment.
What kind is it? What skill?
This is going to be puppetry. So puppetry plus discipline.
This isn't good for me.
Well, before you consider not getting hit, someone said that great minds think alike, and my great mind thinks that you should just let this happen.
That is true. Now, if you don't let it happen, you won't have a great mind because you'll be thinking differently. See, he's got you there.
Wombat, why? I rolled 2 successes.
All right. 2 is not enough. If you want to spend the fragment,
do I
it
need?
would. You need 3.
Fine, I'll spend a fragment.
All right. You may now block.
Okay. Blocking is fighting and speed, I believe.
I believe so. If anybody's curious, I think I'm eating Cookie Monster ice cream. It is blue, and there's cookies in it.
I love Cookie Monster ice cream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 successes. How many?
5 successes. All right, so he got
do I
one.
need?
How many did I get again here? See, I got
9.
9. I got 9. You got 5?
Yes.
You have 1 armor. You're going to take
Yes.
3 damage.
Okay. I guess that means I take a condition now.
Oh boy, we're going into the conditions.
Okay, I'm bad at looking at them. I will find one.
Yeah, that's okay.
You can move along without me.
That we shall, and that is going to go back up to Andrew.
All right, easy thing. He's come right up to me. I've got my big old fire axe. That wasn't... I came here after the weapon banishment, so I swing it at Hayden with all of my fury and all of my might.
Fantastic. You did just get 3 Pantheon dice.
Ooh. I wish I could remember the Lord of the Rings quote. I pour into this strike all of my malice, my will to dominate all life. Okay, so
That's good.
I've got I'm just fighting. It's fighting plus might, right? To swing a big axe at someone.
Yep.
Which is 6, 7, 8 dice all together. And if he's going to steal our Pantheon dice, I may as well at least use one of the 3 that we just got. So I will roll 9 dice.
Okay. All right. I got my dodge
I see at
ability
least
back.
a couple of zeros in there. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 successes.
Ooh, and I did not roll very well. I got 1.
And did you remember that he has a minus to his
2.
speed?
I did.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
He
good, damn.
normally
I wish
rolls
you had- I wish you
14.
did.
He's only rolling
No,
10.
that's crazy.
But I only got 2 successes.
Well, I got 9. So that's 7. What minus his armor? Is there armor to minus?
Even no, he does not have armor.
Right.
All dodge ability. Even if I spent my last fragment to get +3, it's not enough. So why don't you tell me how you finish off Hayden?
Oh, I think it's from behind. I think he's so intent dealing with Noel and ignoring me as he has been this whole fight. He's fighting and fighting. He's dodging around, and he just dodges, and he ends up right between me and Noel, and that's the timing.
He didn't see it coming.
Straight into the back.
Excellent. Axe goes straight into the back. He kind of straightens up. His kind of dodgy speed slows down. Whoa, okay, hold on a bit here. That one didn't feel too stellar. Just pause for a minute. Pause. and then he's gonna collapse. And as his body collapses, you guys see that there is a Hayton ghost in front of you that all you guys can see because you are gods. Okay, hold up a bit now. Wait a minute. Like, we can talk this out, right? You guys don't kill gods. You guys don't eat gods. You're not the Goblin King.
I'm gonna start eating him.
Oh no! Don't eat the gods.
Just his corpse right now.
Just the corpse. Okay.
I have not decided on the spark. I'm just letting you all know I might commit this god atrocity. But
I didn't think it was possible to gag when you were a ghost, but that's grossing me out real bad. Can you make her stop that?
Look, it's better to just try and ignore it, I think.
Yeah, that's what we typically do.
All right, I guess I don't need the body. All right, listen, I'm just going to be taking my leave now, so...
No, hold on, no, you're not. I'm trying to look at the rules as to what we can do with ghosts. Like, you know, when they're just like, hey, now you're a ghost, you idiot. I'm trying to find that section to see if we can mess with him about it.
I mean, so you can interact with ghosts with your manifestations. I mean, they're incorporeal. So if you have something that can deal with incorporeal, if you want to manifest to try to do something to contain an incorporeal, you can. He's not really a threat when he's a ghost, or you can also just consume his spark, which is generally highly looked down upon.
Yeah, I don't really want to devour someone's soul.
I kind of do.
Yeah. Will is gonna step in, like, let her here. Come over here, Ghosty. Don't look over there. Yeah, you can't really go anywhere right now. Will is gonna attempt to lock him in the spirit realm. I have like what is it? This is what I want to do. See if this jives. Like, I've got these. I have a bond with some spirit. My spirit community. And I'd like them just to like hold him captive. Is kind of where I'm going.
Excellent. Yeah, I like that. Do you have soul?
I do have some soul abilities, a manifestation of soul, yes.
I think soul plus influence would probably be the best one to try to contain the spirit.
Soul plus influence gives me 4 dice. Did you steal all our Pantheon dice?
No,
I stole some,
now.
and then Andrew
I
got
used
some more
3.
back.
I only used 1.
Oh yeah,
Okay, so there's 2 left, or did? Oh, okay.
I believe we got 3, and I used 1.
Okay.
So if I use those 2, so that would give me 6, and then don't I get 1 for? Do we still get those for being here in the or in a Pantheon special place, or is that?
So.
Sure do.
Let me roll 7 then. See where that goes. Looks like 1, 2, 3 successes on that.
3 successes will be enough. Yeah, so what does this look like when you contain him? He's kind of trying to slowly back away. Listen, I don't like the way that she's looking at me over there.
Yeah, Noelle has like picked her head up. Like, she's like on all fours, just like digging in, and she picks her head up and just dripping in gore.
I mean, you just
and
like
blood.
brought them all back to life, so let's just like chill out, okay? Like, you don't have to take it personal anymore.
And she starts slowly stalking toward this ghost.
As he's talking, just like these manifestations of like, they're like IT support people, kind of manifest themselves, and they kind of just grab him. They put him on mute, and he's still talking and moving, but his spirit kind of just condenses into a little ball, and then just pops, and he's in the spirit realm.
Excellent. Right as Noelle leaps at him.
Is it like contained like a little marble?
Yeah. Oh, there we go. If we can condense it and like carry it around.
Yeah.
Sure.
Oh, no, it should be a flash drive.
Yeah, like just clatters to the ground. Ugh. That guy just never stopped talking, did he?
You hear like a little faint voice from the flash drive. Listen, all right. It's still like I know you guys can still hear me. It's gonna be a little bit muffled, but I saw this coming potentially. Surprise, surprise. Got hindsight, right? So like I can trade information for my freedom. Like I got a backup plan. We're all about hating before Horatio when it comes down to it, okay?
Can I just eat him?
No, look, please don't eat him. That's not... A minotaur is one thing. A dead minotaur especially is one thing. But the soul of a god, you don't... Things will happen if you cross that line.
Alma's gonna put a hand on your shoulder, Noel. Yeah, I agree with Andrew on this.
He's
one.
not even a god. He turned against us.
Look, he's a god. He's just a dickhead.
Gods fight each other all the time, Noel. Hate to say
This
it.
is different. He's working with the person who wants to wipe all of us out. And we're just gonna let him walk away and come back?
It's a dangerous road if we fall down the same path as the person we're trying to stop.
Fine. I'm just saying letting him go is stupid.
Listen,
Well,
I would argue to say, and I think that all the spectators that are watching right now could agree with me, it's the smart thing to let me go, and I can tell you how to stop Horatio, or at least what his next plan is. I don't know if you can stop him, to be honest, but like, I can help.
Will starts shaking the drives. Stop talking when we're
Oh,
talking.
that's really uncool, man. That doesn't feel great. Can you settle down with that, bro?
It's only like a half a terabyte drive, little thumb drive too. He's stuffed in there. Like, look,
Oh, don't you got like some better tech, man?
Andrew.
Yeah, look at one negative person in chat. That's their name. They're not being negative. They're being very positive right now. They think that I can help.
All right.
That's
all
something
right,
from
Andrew.
another realm, man.
Andrew, I
Like,
can't clear my thoughts right now. I'm gonna go put him over there while we talk.
All right. Yeah, you
consider
put him
my
down.
offer.
Oh boy.
All right, look, my thoughts are, on the one hand, yes, right. Obviously, he tried to kill literally every god in the world. Like, that was his goal. That's honestly a little bit crazy. But we already learned from a Minotaur, like, he probably can help. Horatio seems to entrust a lot of information to the people he works with. So if he can be helpful to the cause, then I don't know, maybe we get him to help, and maybe we just make him give up his spark. Like, he hates it anyway, right? Can we not, like, neutralize the threat in a more humane way by just making him give somebody his spark? He has that capacity, so, like, why don't we make him do that?
Alma rubs her chin and thinks for a bit, and she puts her sunglasses up in her hair. Drav did mention something that Horatio has a way where he can put sparks in their raw form. I'm guessing that's what he's doing to give sparks out to other people.
Well, perhaps, but also, like, we all took our spark from someone, right? We can give them up. I'm not the only god of awards, far from it. I've been doing this for like 10 years.
I guess if we make him willing.
He seems willing already. I don't know how he can be so self-destructive, but also not want to give up the power. So let's at least, if he gives it up, we can give him his freedom. Well, actually, I suppose you might have to wait, right? Because if he gives up now, he'd be dead. Oh, that's annoying.
Fine by me.
Well, okay, yeah, obviously, right? But I think, look, if he can give us information, it feels like we do need it. And if he can give away his power when he comes back, we don't need to be worried about him. We can just hate him ourselves personally and talk about him behind his back, right? So, look, I don't know what else we can do, right? I mean, Will, congratulations, like getting him into a little thing. I didn't even know we could do that. So, we're in a position of power that I didn't expect us to be in. So, I don't know, maybe we see what he knows and we try and make him give up his power. He doesn't seem to like it.
It's worth a shot. I'll go get him, and let's see what he knows in exchange for leaving his spark and walking away.
That's it. All he has to do is walk away. It seems to be what he wants.
I mean, why not? We propose this plan to the thumb drive as it sits.
Hayton, we have come to deal.
Can I do a manifestation really quick first?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
Let's see.
Put little wings on the thumb drive and have it fly into my mouth.
Well, actually, so sorry, Andrew, are you taking like a persuasive tack here, or like?
I mean, I suppose.
What's our
so.
approach?
I don't really have like a strategy with these sorts of things. I figured I'd just ask if you do what we want and see where we go from there.
Okay. All right, then I am going to use a manifestation. I want to try and make myself more intimidating. I want to boost my influence. So I am going to channel the frankly, the kind of
Deathless comes back, by the way.
Oh, good boy, Deathless.
Full condor.
I'm going to channel the kind of attention and respect that people give you when you've got a weapon drawn on them. So I want this threat to feel very real to him, basically.
I like it. Yeah, go ahead and roll that.
Right. Ruin and might. Yeah, we go. Ruin is 4. Might is 4. See what we get. Oh, that was D20s. Ignore that. Also, I remember I'm
I did that earlier too.
But I'll take it. No. Okay, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. Wow, a shockingly low roll.
We've used all our luck.
First time tonight.
I think that can give you
+4
if you take just yourself for a scene. I think that can give you +4.
Okay, +4 to influence. That's what I would like.
Sweet. All right, so you guys proposed the deal to him?
Yes. I've been looking into how a god can give away their spark. Apparently it's quite complicated. Like, you can do it. It can take years of like rituals and preparation and trials and all that other stuff.
It sure can.
Maybe we just get him started on that path.
Listen, wise choice. Thinking to barter instead. Now, here's the thing. I got some counter offers. Like,
Right.
I don't need the spark, and I was trying to fight the good fight. I still think you're all making a mistake, right? Just give up the sparks. Horatio won't kill you if you lay down arms. He might even ask for help. There might be some money involved, whatever you need. But if you're insistent, I'll give up the spark. I even know how to do it quick. He figured out a way. That's how your Minotaur pal gave you that spark so quick, I imagine. Ripped right out of somebody fresh. Did you know you have the spark of somebody who Horatio killed? Hope that doesn't give you like a complex or anything, but yeah, you're like...
Please counter offer to counter offer.
Right, sorry.
We'll begin shaking the thing again. Yeah.
Sorry, okay, so...
I pick up the USB
Horatio,
and then I flip it over and I push it forward, then I flip it over again, I push it forward, then I flip it over again, and it's suddenly...
Whoa, man, all right, that's gonna make me sick. Like I said, I'm still feeling nausea here, which I didn't think was a thing, but like, you tell Horatio you overpowered me. I want out of this. I don't want him hunting me down. I'll get rid of the spark.
I mean, we did overpower you, so yeah.
Well, like, okay, yeah. We can just make sure Horatio hears it, right? Other people can hear what they hear, but Horatio hears you overpowered me. Anyways, you let me go on my way. She doesn't eat me. I go about my mortal self. Catch some waves for the rest of my days. It'll be fine.
Yeah, of course. Look,
this is
you
great.
give up your spark. We won't care about you at all. Go do whatever you want to do.
Catch some waves. That's what I want to do, man.
Catch every wave. I'll even buy you a new board.
Speaking real wise.
Then
What do you think, Joel?
Well, look. Okay, so that's fine. Like, we're happy to let you go and live your life. What we want the spark, and we want any information you can give us on Horatio.
Oh man, that's gonna put me in an awful lot of danger. Who are you gonna say you got it from?
The Minotaur. We already got stuff from the Minotaur. Let's see who wrote everything down.
That guy was pretty dumb, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Everybody knows he loved to write.
How about you throw Drav under the bus? Drav's already on his bad list, right?
I mean, look, Drav's... sure, okay, right. We got a whole bunch of people that we've dealt with that we can say we got the information from.
You'll protect me if he attacks me? Can we add that onto the list? I'll be immortal. I'll be immortal. That means that you're obligated to keep me safe, right? I'll even worship Noel. I love birds, man.
Stop talking for a minute. We have a friend who loves fences. He's looking for a roommate.
That is
And I
true.
think this is actually going to work out.
Listen, how do I say this nicely? Francis is kind of a little bitch, man. I don't know if I feel comfortable with him protecting me.
You know, he knows Francis. This isn't going to work, no.
No. All right. Tell you what. You love to surf. I know one other person who loves to surf. And that is one of the firefighters at my station. He goes out every morning. He loves it. And he can get you, just sign up. Join the fire department is what I'm saying. They'll keep you safe. It's a brotherhood who's designed to protect each other. You go and hang out with them. You can surf. I'll never call you in for any kind of job because I don't believe you'd be very good at it. But you have a community to protect you. We can look after you. All you need to do.
That's all I'm asking. I can catch some waves and wave out some fires,
waves,
man.
It's fine. All right. Yeah, you can like surf a wave right into a fire and put it out. It'll be beautiful. But you got to tell us what we need to know. And you have to give up your spark to shotgun. I'll take it.
You want the spark, man?
Oh, why not?
I'm going to tell you, man, this fourth wall thing's like really tormenting.
Do you want it, Will? Actually, it feels like maybe it's more in your wheelhouse.
You know, I'm not so sure. That would take some time to really.
Why not one each?
What do you have? What else do you have?
Hindsight, bro.
Well, you have hindsight and fourth walls as separate.
Yeah, those are two different things, man. Those two sparks.
That's very strange.
It's born with the fourth wall. It's real terrible. Don't recommend it. And then I got foresight, which Horatio gave me.
Well, okay.
Hindsight. Sorry.
Hindsight.
I'm a little stressed.
Do you want to like split it? Will, you take hindsight, I take fourth wall. Most of my life is spent making references to films in the meta about dice rolls that we've made on Foundry. So I think maybe it'll suit my character quite well.
Well, if we can make that work, let's give it a try.
All right. Yeah, we'll take one each. That way we each catch up to Noelle in terms of her power.
All right, here's the deal. 3 days, I reform. I show you how to get the sparks. That one doesn't eat me. All is forgiven. I'm a mortal bro, surfing some waves, hitting some fire waves, and we go about our business. I'll show you your next steps, too. I know what Horatio's planning.
I'm happy with that. If I could shake hands with the USB, I would. Oh, you know what? Tell you what. I go over to his corpse and I shake his dead hand.
It is, it is shredded and covered in blood. It has been
removed from the body. It's just the hand.
Yes.
Bro, we do fist bumps here.
Oh, I'm sorry. I curl his dead
rigor mortis
fingers up.
Yeah,
I have one more thing.
Noelle has one more condition. Sorry. I don't think you're going to like it.
If you ever so much as look at a bird the wrong way,
okay,
you will be hearing from me.
Listen, I worship birds now, man. Well.
And you never, ever set foot here again.
Yeah, I'm on the banned list. Consider it done.
Also,
not my thing anyways.
One more thing. You have to take a bag full of dog poo, light it on fire, and put it in front of Plimpton St. Clair's house. So it can't be traced to us.
Man, that guy is great, though. He's heroic.
No, you have to do it. It's part of the deal.
All right. Little prank never hurt anyone.
And buy a lot of stationery. But not from Michael's. Never from Michael's.
Jane's Stationery.
I mean, damn, bro. Why don't we just write up a contract? This is getting complex.
No, you can remember.
Hayton likes living, all right? Yeah, I'll live. I'll do the stationery. I'll do the dog shit. Let's do it.
Right. You guys killed our friend who would write up contracts, remember?
Oh, that is true.
That wasn't me. Friend. That was your Minotaur friend who you already slew.
Oh, that
Slayed? Killed?
Slew.
I don't know.
No, slew, I think is right.
Slaughtered.
Slaughter.
That's the one.
All right, well, that all looks good to me.
All right.
Job well done.
3 days. We'll see you.
3 days.
Hey, have a good night, chat. I'm going to be going like offline here soon.
Don't talk to the chat. That's for me in the future. Don't poison them against the next god. Me, god of chat.
And with that, we will wrap up as you guys take your USB ghost and go about your business. So we'll call that a session. All right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for the chat inspiration. Super fun tonight. Well fought. Noelle and Andrew and Will are OP, apparently. You guys just crushing it. All these fights. We will be back normal time next week. We have a guest. We're going to have Matt from Roll D5 and Improv and RPG joining us. I know everybody knows Matt. Everybody loves Matt. It's going to be a good time. So join us and tune in for that. And until then, before we wrap up for the night, let's talk about the awesome people we had playing with us. Nathan, tell the good people where you can be found.
Yeah, check us out. Check our apps on the app stores, knightsofbastille.com. We've got NPC generator, magic item generator. Lots of fun.
Good apps. Highly recommend. I've used them in my own campaigns. Bill, why don't you tell people where you can be found?
Go to consumethismedia.com. You can get escape rooms. You can get murder mysteries. You can find our Twitch channel and various things we've done there. You can buy a copy of a tabletop role-playing game I made. You can do whatever you want. But just go to consumethismedia.com. It's all there.
Fantastic. It's good stuff. Highly recommend. Good content over with Bill. Tori and I are part of the Level 1 Geek team, along with Tori in the background. Not Tori, Katie in the background, who's been running the chat and the tech. So thanks, Katie. For those of you who showed up for the raid, sorry you showed up during break, but thanks to those of you who stuck around. If you haven't followed, make sure you follow so you know when we go live. Tori, do you have any announcements we need to discuss before next week?
No, just looking forward to eternally pranking Hayden.
As a mortal. Oh no. What will he ever do? All right, guys. I think I'm the GM for the campaign. Chase, no announcements for me. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you guys next week. And until then, go have a long rest. Break the fourth wall sometimes. It's kind of fun. And we'll catch you guys next week. Have a good one, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.